just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
The one and only Cy is here, man.
I'm talking about Cy the kid.
Cyre's in the building, man. The Cy the kid. Cy the kid.
I am Cy, but I am not sorry. It's the Cy not sorry show, motherfuckers.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling?
Not
Episode motherfucking 6. Oof, starting to feel loose.
Oh yeah.
We got some good motherfuckers in the building, man. Shout out to my nigga E.T.
What's happening?
What do you do? Let's start introducing ourselves.
Radio personality, host, write music, ride skateboards, do Muay Thai, enjoy life.
Damn, Muay Thai's crazy. We'll get into that. Dave, what do you do? We got Day in the building. She's the only woman.
I'm the only lady.
Debatable.
You say you're what?
I'm the only lady here.
No, what did you say you do for a living?
I'm a masseuse.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there different types of masseuses?
Well, I am a sexy masseuse.
Sexy masseuse?
Yeah,
What
like
does that
I
mean?
do sensual massages.
Okay, got it.
Wait, stop. Let's dive into this a little bit. Hold on, I'm interested. So you do like you ever seen the ones with the dudes where they be doing like the most with the girls?
Facts.
You do the version of that?
Kind of, sort of, slick.
What do you wear?
I don't pick nobody up.
Of course.
What do you wear though? What's the
I wear
wardrobe?
something sexy, something like cute.
Do you like rub up against them though?
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh, what's your number?
You know what I'm saying?
We need numbers. There needs to be like a website dropped right now.
I'm the best in the city doing this.
I bet.
Top 2, not 1, not 2.
Not
Top
the
2, not 2.
two.
Is the masseuse game is
one.
competitive like that?
I wouldn't know.
Damn, that's when you know you winning.
Landslide.
Oh, there's
no
other
comp.
people out there that do
I
this?
wouldn't know. No, I mean, for what I do, I don't know.
So you said something. You said something earlier though, where you were like, how you got into it. So say that because this is kind of wild.
Well,
Who told you that you was dope at
Oh,
massages?
yeah, how she got into it?
Yeah.
well, who told me? I had an ex that told me I was good at massaging. So,
But he's your ex now, and now you got a career.
yeah.
Shout out
thank
to you, sir. You sparked a whole generation of.
Thank
That's
you.
what's up. That's
I was
what's up.
catering, you know.
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what. God damn. Yeah, this is my first episode with no haircut too, so I'm liking that. I think I might do it for like the next 2, 3. What you think?
I mean,
With a hat, I don't know if it really matters.
It does, cause I get the whole full 6 o'clock shit, and my barber to move my shit down. I'm about to start back over. Like,
Yeah.
it
we
matters.
just re-up it again.
I don't. It matters when you give a fuck though. I really don't give a fuck.
I be giving.
Cause my rugged still look good though.
mine don't. My
Nah.
rugged looks crazy.
No, it's
Really?
not bad though.
It
That's
does.
not bad. Oh.
Like, what do you mean crazy?
He
Like,
goes a little Wolverine for sure.
Wolverine
I'ma tell you-
style.
Can I tell you?
Sure.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. I feel like if people are mentioning it, and last episode I was getting DMs
Oh,
from men and women
on some like, yo,
that I needed a haircut.
got you. Like, yo,
I
you need to
hate
calm
that.
that
So
down.
so I feel like
hate
if it
that.
gets mentioned, then that's how you know.
Facts.
It's too much.
I think so.
Nah, I don't know, cause you know us, bro. We will wear like we don't want to be too fly for the week. We just like moving around, hustling. We'll throw some Nike Techs on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I swap out a little more than you because you got the same one.
I like the black one.
But I wear my black Nike Tech maybe 3 times a week.
Yeah,
And you know how
facts.
many times I'm gonna try to slip in there and say, "Hey, you already had that on?" And I'd be like, "Eat a dick."
Yeah,
Yeah, but see,
I
they,
took
they
a
gotta
shower.
eat a dick with the Nike Tech though, because the Nike Tech is like universal.
But
kinda.
it's
I
people
don't-
act like they don't have
haircut
a
or
washer
tech?
and a dryer.
right, fact.
Bro,
I didn't- or
wash
dry
my shit,
cleaners.
though.
Nah, same. Got to.
You wash it.
I wash my Tech.
I
I
didn't
don't
buy it
dry
wear
it.
it once.
I air dry it.
Well, that's the
I
best
wash
way
my
to
shit.
do it.
I might have that one day that I don't wash it though. The
Okay.
back-to-back day.
Yeah.
But the drawers and the wife beat and the socks is new.
New.
Facts.
Oh, okay.
Always.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
keeping it a buck
I
with you.
hope so.
But if I get one of them ignorant makeup stains like y'all like to do, because y'all want to hug right in the pit,
Yeah.
and I see that there, that's when I wash. But if I look at the Nike Tech on a running back and there's no stain, I went stainless the whole day.
It still
It's like I
smell
made it
good?
through the day so I can wear it.
Facts.
It's
I
so
wear that
nice
shit
I gotta
twice.
wear it twice.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
okay.
still smell good
I always
in the
smell
pit
good.
area.
I always smell
Facts.
good.
I was asking.
The pit area tricky though. Like if I had one of them sweaty,
Exactly.
that's the one thing I hate about the gray tech, cause the pit stain will show.
Damn.
You ain't
It let
you
you-
ain't experienced the gray tech.
It
The
let
gray
you know
tech-
like I
I
already
be
wore
sweating in
it.
the Tech
the
though.
gray. Yes, you do. You just don't know you.
Oh,
did. That
man.
stain, that shit's
You can't see your own sweat, I guess.
Yeah.
nah. But you know what? The two things.
But you got that black athletic sweat. That shit. Like you had that Michael Jordan sweat. That shit.
Wait, is that a different type of sweat
That's
here?
a different type
You
of
got
sweat.
black athletic sweat, bro. That-
Like, why, like a
how
lot
do
of
we
times-
categorize this?
I'm saying like if you go to the gym and like watch people hoop, a lot of times it look like the white boys don't even sweat like that. A lot of times it look like that.
It's always the niggas that sweat profusely, right?
Yeah.
I just learned profusely because of the way we sweat.
That's
That's how I learned that word
That's
from
crazy.
sweating.
From
They said
profusely?
you're sweating profusely.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
I
sweat
ne-
a lot?
Profusely.
That's what profusely
Yeah,
means.
facts.
It means like a whole
I
bunch.
sweat a lot. I'm a
I
sweater.
know, because he just kept repeating
Yeah.
it.
He learned it, so we got to catch up with the words.
know.
It's a good word.
Look
though.
at my new
sweat
word
a
I've
lot.
learned,
She said
guys.
you
Let me
sweat a
repeat
lot.
it 10 times.
Profusely is a great word.
Facts.
No, for sure. Yeah.
But nah, so man, this week a lot of shit going on.
Current
So
events.
yeah, footage broke. I don't know if you've seen it of Cam Newton was throwing down.
Yeah,
getting in a
yeah.
fight.
He handled like 3 dudes no homo like with no problem. And then what was so crazy is you started seeing these like dudes get on different podcasts
I saw one of them.
talking about like why they did it, right? But they were making it seem as if like they held their own. I'm like, bro, this one man manhandled y'all, and there was I'm like, and his hat didn't fall off, nothing. He didn't fall
Everybody
to
said
the
something about
ground.
the hat.
You
seen the
guys.
fight? You seen the fight?
I did not see this.
So
fight.
Cam Newton is like, so first of all, this man is half man, half Neanderthal. So he's not a regular guy.
6'6", 260 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
NFL quarterback?
And he used to be an NFL quarterback.
You know Cam Newton?
Yeah, I know
Jesus
it is.
Christ.
But I didn't see it. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Okay.
Nah,
Some
it's okay.
dudes try to... Okay,
Nah,
so...
he just painting the picture
So
for you.
basically,
You know
what happened
Yeah,
was
he's the biggest
he
shit.
was at a youth football league,
7-on-7?
a 7-on-7, right? At a youth like kids. And these guys tried to jump him for whatever reason. I guess they were talking mess to each other, Cam and them. And they tried to jump him, but he handled him like it was like
Nothing.
it was like
Nothing.
In the footage, all you see is like
He's like dragging one...
Dragging
Cam like hurling motherfuckers.
like
and
he's
shit.
throwing them and holding on to one at the same time. So it was like you guys really did nothing.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. When I first heard, I'm a Cam Newton fan.
Same.
And he from Atlanta, so I'm rooting for him. When I first saw it, it gave me I did the whole, this why niggas don't go back to the hood and give back to the community.
That's what Uncle Shay Shay was saying,
Yeah,
though.
I went there with it. And that's why I was like, this why niggas don't come back, because Cam be outside. Cam, he'll tap in and talk shit with you and chop it up. I love Cam for that. When I'm not saying these niggas were telling the truth or lying. When I did see them talk about it though, they said that Cam was talking greasy. Now, one thing if you know about Cam Newton is he could talk shit. He's a
Atlanta.
good shit talker.
Yeah.
And what they said was that they was popping that shit to him, and one of the homies' mans, his brother or his cousin, somebody that was family to him and Cam was like this, and he said Cam grabbed him and yoked him up. And he said after Cam put his hands on him,
Yeah, that's when everyone
he
else.
said, well, that's my brother, and this nigga big as hell, looking like, you know what I mean, a fucking gargoyle over his cousin or brother. He said, then he hooked off on him. Now, I'm not saying that's right, but I will say this.
You understand where it's coming from.
If allegedly that happened on man code, you can say what you want. I'm a shit talker too, so I know how, how I get, I say all type of wild shit on the court.
Yeah.
I will pop my shit, but where I draw the line, where I am gonna punch you in your mouth is if you touch me.
Yeah.
If it's not dap or a hug and you touch me, we gonna fight. I don't. If any
I
nigga
agree.
grab me and you not cool, so if Cam did do that, I will say the punch was valid.
Yeah, no, listen.
The punch was valid because if you in my, because really if you in my space,
in my
that's- you can-
space, yeah, like I think it's kind of like just man code, people code, period.
Yeah.
Like, but even still though, it just they got on they also said that they apologized because they didn't want to do that in front of a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
So
was kids there?
It's a youth, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what youth means.
Yeah.
And then it was a youth code thing. So it was like,
shot Day in the face
How was
just
I
now.
supposed to know kids was there?
Yeah, I said
They
it was
could have went afterwards.
I said it was a youth event.
I mean,
What do you get from youth?
Not a massage. If it's
They
not
don't
about
piss me
massage, we're not talking
So if
about.
I can't massage them, then I
Right.
don't even know what
right.
don't come for
care.
me. Don't y'all come for me.
The hell is a youth? Do they pay?
What is the youth to
They're
you?
not paying. I ain't going.
I didn't know the damn kids was there.
They
I know.
define youth because he said youth and I heard youth.
I heard youth, but I'm
No, just
thinking
define
they
youth
fall
real quick for the.
afterwards.
Just define youth.
Kids.
Okay, the kids. Okay, just
The
make.
kids.
All right, just make sure we know what it is.
I don't
Hey.
know. Hey, sometimes my English don't be working.
Bro, I'm be real with you. I'm with Cam though, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what caused it. I don't know the source of it. I like to see that, like, I don't mind a good tussle. And I like to see that Cam held his own. Like,
Yeah.
there was multiple people, Cam held his own. And you know what else? A lot of people like talk shit on Cam and hate on Cam from ex-players
Yeah.
to people
yeah.
now. They try and act like he was washed and he was never like that. And I don't like that shit because Cam athletically and what he did in college and even what he did in his heyday in the league, Cam was one of one for real, bro.
Cam
he was
had
like
some
that,
moments.
bro. He was really like that.
No,
So
for sure.
so I just like to see, even though it's some drama going on in the clip, I like to see that he held his own for like
Yeah.
that. He wasn't sweet.
I want to see his explanation though. I want to once I hear Cam's point of view and put it together with what they said.
Yeah.
Cause he might answer on some G shit like, yeah, I was talking shit. I did grab a little motherfucker up. I want to hear what he say though. Cause Cam one of them niggas to keep it a buck though.
He do.
And I feel like
And
once
he's got a
once
competitive
in-
nature.
Yeah,
this guy didn't get to where he's at, and you don't get to the NFL and get as high as he did, and all the numbers he's got, and all the touchdowns and things he's done. Torch, right? Touchdowns he's done, to where you're not there because you suck. You know what I mean? He's competitive.
Facts.
He's
Real
talking
shit,
ish.
though. Real shit though. Yeah.
All right, so also this week, something kind of going crazy in the media right now. There's a lawsuit that's been filed against Diddy, right?
Oh man.
And in this lawsuit, a Philly rapper's name was redacted from it. In other words, removed.
Redacted?
Yeah, redacted means removed in like legal terms. But it was accusing of Diddy having sexual intercourse with said rapper. And in the lawsuit, the rapper is said to be from Philly and have dated Nicki Minaj in the past.
Damn, they making this and now the clip's
So
going
all-
around like
all-
it's
Like it's Meeky.
Yeah, so academics has been going crazy with it, like saying it's Meek. A lot of clips have been coming out where
that you
him-
look good down there, Daddy. Him calling
Diddy's
Meek
calling
Daddy.
him Daddy. They
On live.
wearing matching outfits and shit, hanging
Diddy
out
like
with their
to
arms
call
around each
somebody
other.
He got a nickname, Meeky Mill.
But
What?
He got a nickname called Meeky Mill.
Meeky.
Ew.
Hey Meeky.
I don't think Meek from Philly, man.
I don't think so.
Let's
either.
cut the shit.
what's that mean though?
I'm
Maybe
I'm gonna say this. The Daddy video
maybe he's a
was
strong
little,
thug.
Yeah, I just feel like when Diddy was doing when Diddy was doing the Daddy thing, when Meek was in the ocean or whatever like that.
Ew.
I feel like Meek was kind of trying to avoid it though. We all got that one homie that's kind of suspect, but
Yeah,
like, we
no,
don't
listen,
really.
listen,
Do we?
bro. Yeah, we got come on, bro.
Do we have that one?
Yeah, we got a lot of friends.
It's like
We all
little
got that one
girls,
friend
too.
that's kind of like a little too comfortable with his
I'm
manhood.
gonna be real with y'all, bro. We always like this. Like we got a friend or two that might be a sugar sausage, and it just is what it is, homie. And they like a sugar
They
sausage.
gonna
Just,
come get you.
you know what I mean? They just into what they into, and it's like, okay, we gonna kick it here, but we're not gonna kick it over here. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know.
That's it.
I need more proof.
Yeah, I mean, I think because like in the document it says Philly
Philly
rapper
rapper
dated Nicki Minaj. I don't know if
First assumption is Meek though.
Yeah, obviously when you hear that.
Off the assumption, it's gotta
Yeah.
be.
But
If you're doing process of elimination, there's nobody else
There was
eliminated.
somebody else he mentioned in that the whole script too. It was other people.
Who's far from?
There was supposed to
Philly?
be like pictures and videos too that was sent. It wasn't
For real?
just it wasn't just me
far
saying
from New
something.
York, I
Supposedly this guy has pictures and videos.
right.
Of them doing,
Usher was in the shit too.
he's got supposedly there's pictures and videos of Diddy doing drugs with supposedly Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? This
That
is
was in
all
there.
this is all the evidence supposedly, again, allegedly.
But do you think even with shit like this, and even with other shit within the realm of hip hop, like I feel like people don't realize because a lot of times, hip hop is obviously a black thing. They don't really associate it with being conservative. But when it comes to things like homosexuality and stuff like that, oftentimes
the biggest conservative group there is out there.
right. So it's like, do you think like that subject matter alone will kind of always be a little taboo in hip hop?
Yes.
What?
Like homosexuality
Eating
and
sugar
things of that
sausage.
nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
you want to know how I
Yeah.
know?
Oh, wait.
Look what happened to Lil Nas X. When he first came out, hip hop was embracing him. Remember?
Yeah.
Old Town Road, it was big deal. We all, hey man, we're behind you, homie. Let's go.
Yeah.
When he came out as a sugar sausage, everyone was like,
Everybody's
it's kind of
like,
back
I think there's levels to it though, because Lil Nas X be taking it
Yeah,
wild
he's
left.
extreme with it. It's
But
like,
then you got
bro.
someone like a Frank Ocean who be way out the way,
Yeah.
and no one
but
really says nothing though.
Because you know
what
what's,
I'm saying?
I think
He's out the way.
it's the sex. Like it's like I don't. Your
Right.
sexuality doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be the forefront of everything that you do.
Yeah.
You know, I don't walk into a room like, hey, I'm straight. Hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? Every
Right.
time.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So maybe that's probably why. Who knows?
Nah, facts.
People are gonna be like trying to look up the word sugar sausage now.
You gotta look that up.
Sugar sausage is crazy.
We know what that means.
Self-explanatory.
Sausage?
Yeah, just sweet meat.
Damn.
Ew.
Damn.
Hey, what's the first thing you say
What?
when you meet an ugly baby in front of his parents?
It depends on who you are. So what I've noticed is like whenever I see like white people meet an ugly baby, they go, oh, hey.
Look at it.
Look at it.
When I see black people meet an ugly baby, they're like, that's your kid. They always say like that's your kid. Like that's your kid is a disrespect.
What do you say
That's
when you
your
meet an ugly
kid?
baby? What do you say? Like, cause you can't duck it because it's like you're seeing. They'll go, yeah, I just had the baby. Let me see. What do you say?
Nice, cute little baby.
Oh, you just lie.
Yeah, why not lie?
Yeah,
that's cute.
just fake it.
You have to fake it with people kids.
I feel like the first thing to do is ask us if a boy or a girl. So now I don't have to say if it's cute or not.
A lot of times, with like, you know what's what when
Nah, you don't always know if it's a boy or girl. I'll be
Nah.
fucking unless it's the color, unless they got on like light blue or fucking pink.
Especially like with newborns and shit.
When they
Yeah,
do
when the
that
kids
neutral
ugly,
color,
nah, when the kids
it's like I don't know what the fuck this little motherfucker is. What is it?
When a kid's ugly, they always their sex is always visible.
I do be calling babies it a lot on accident too.
It's like, oh, that's a boy. That's an ugly little boy right there. That little kid.
You know, it. Look at it.
Well, especially when I don't know. It's not like I'm calling it a thing, but if like
You don't have kids, do you?
I don't. But to today's point,
Right,
Because what the hell?
none that made it. But today's point,
Yeah, right. If you learn to swallow, kids won't follow. But go ahead.
damn,
Write that down.
brilliant.
What?
But I'm saying like if I don't know if it's
It'll
boy
help
or
you
girl,
out, baby. It's cheaper
No.
than
I say
it's
it.
cheaper than Plan B. Holler at
No.
ET.
It
But go
is
ahead.
Wow, son.
He is trying
Can't call no
it.
baby it. That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Was that too much? Or that
Nah,
Nah, it's cool.
that's facts.
Yeah, thank you.
Do y'all have like a when y'all like doing like content, maybe especially even you, Dave? Do you have like a go-to like camera angle or like FaceTime angle or like
My shit here.
Yeah, we got to get some angles.
Upright,
Yeah,
upright.
like that.
What's your go-to angle?
dang to the right?
The upright is
Diagonal right?
Everybody like the upright.
I mean, well,
It's
I'm
something about-
right-handed, so.
Oh, it's a right hand, and then you want it. And I'll go up because of the light. The light just hits better.
I'm
coming
diagonal
down.
left.
Are you left-handed?
Damn, that's weird.
I am.
Okay.
I'm like
doing?
ambidextrous, low key, but
Bruh.
I like right with my left hand and shit.
What's your
that's
joint?
dope.
E?
I have no clue, bro.
You gotta have. Hold on. If you just got a shorty phone number and she's bad and she FaceTimes you for the first time and you answer, you're putting that phone somewhere on the go-to.
Yeah,
Where is
like-
it?
like, you
for
might not
sure.
even think about it, but you
you're
are.
not just gonna be like, "What up?" Awesome.
I put it like I try to put it up.
Oh, you
against
one of them
something.
niggas that's hands free? Put it
Yeah,
up
I
somewhere.
put it up against something.
Oh, this motherfucker head, man. See, he doing too much.
Smart move though.
I just put it up against something
You
like
put it
from
up against
a
something, it's
distance.
crazy.
Like, what's up?
That's crazy.
I don't
Smart
mean, like,
move, though.
Yeah, I'm just like, here you go. I
Everybody
hate FaceTime,
like
honestly.
the upper joint. No one's doing the under the chin, especially girls.
It looks
no.
bad.
No, girls are not doing
I
that
think that's
because
why we pull it up here, because we don't want the double
They
chin.
hide the chin.
yeah, they gotta hide the they
Yeah.
gotta hide
It
the
really
goat
just
fur.
it mainly be
We
that
gotta hide
lighting.
that.
That lighting is everything.
It's not like the light. The light don't hit the same coming from here.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fact. Everybody like the phone angle up. That's a good one.
They do you well yeah, you should definitely know. Do women lie about shit like being on their period to not have to fuck?
Always.
Always. See,
That's a
that
known
was too-
thing, bro.
He couldn't even finish the question. You just knew the
Always.
answer.
Always.
Hold on, bro.
Crazy.
For real?
Because, like, you don't understand, like, these guys, these men, some men are very, like,
Press.
ripping off your clothes. Like, whoa, wait a
So
second.
you might say you on your shit.
Yo, the period is on. Like, that's how you stop it. Like,
Damn.
fuck out of here. Because you ripping off my clothes. We didn't even foreplay. We didn't kiss.
Damn.
No foreplay, no kissing.
So y'all really do lie about the period.
Yes, we have to.
Let me-
For
let-
safety
hold on,
reasons.
hold on,
For
hold on.
safety reasons.
Hold on.
Like it's- like
Hold
it's a-
on.
like it's a-
Hold on. Let me ask you this though.
Like it's a seatbelt.
Right.
Let me ask you this: if y'all lie about that, being on a period, and his vibe changes, does that fuck up the night? Do you pay attention to that? If like,
Oh, yeah.
see, but if he was smart, he'd thug it out though.
Yeah, he would thug it out, but these niggas ain't smart.
How about this? What's the easiest thing a guy ever did to get the draws? What's the easiest thing?
Easiest.
For me,
Yeah.
I mean,
We all got
Cha-ching.
stories like that, you
Cha-ching.
know what I mean?
I don't.
That cash.
Easiest
Spin
thing?
that
Ooh,
bread.
what's the easiest thing he
Spin
did?
that
Like,
bread
he's like,
on
you know what? You don't even know.
wasn't even a
You just
bread.
unlocked it. You
Probably
just
just beat
unlocked
himself
Super
all
Saiyan.
day.
I don't. It's not. It wouldn't. I wouldn't call it easy if I'm willing to do it. So.
Can't
so
break
it's
the
not-
willing.
Oh my
not
God,
really
something-
easy.
Wait,
I'm not
that's
calling
not-
you easy.
I
I'm
know,
just saying
but
the
I'm
move.
just saying.
Oh
you know,
my
I'm
God.
just
She
saying.
don't like the word easy.
hell?
I'm not saying you're
What's the
easy.
easiest thing?
Like, what's the easiest thing somebody ever did? Like somebody that did something like
I'm saying let's not get hung up on the word easy.
easy.
You
Like
know
I'm
what
not
saying?
calling you easy.
Shit, I ain't gonna say it's easy. That's a bleeper.
Easy.
Damn. That's fucking
I
crazy,
don't-
bro.
What about y'all? A girl done did something
not
that y'all
easy,
like. It was an
but
easy move,
willing.
and y'all was like, bet.
Wait, what? What you
And
mean?
y'all was like, fuck, I'm smashing. She did an easy move.
I done had some quick sex.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
A lot. But I remember one time
In my life, Dave. I'm sorry.
I was in college and I
Yeah.
was like at another college, like for a party or something. It was cold as shit. It was wintertime. I was standing outside in the parking lot. I seen this girl like 20, 30 feet away, like scurrying across the parking lot to get back to the dorm. I swear all I said was, I was like, damn, you look cold. She just beeline towards me and was like, well, come warm me up then. And I went right upstairs. And
See how easy that
and
was?
hit in the right in
I
like
haven't
yeah.
had
5
those
minutes later,
type-
I'm hitting upstairs.
You said what now?
Haven't had those type of easy
No?
experiences.
Damn, I done had
man.
a couple of those.
No.
Yeah.
And O does well for a white boy with that too. I've seen you strike.
Thank you, sir.
I've seen. No,
No, he got the
No,
clean beard.
Yeah, I'm not
lined
putting
up
my
and
boy
the hoes
business
on
out
it.
there,
Yeah,
but we didn't have some like not even like thinking about, but we be out like, yo, let's go network today. Like we're going to this concert. We on tour, so it's like we done been through some. I done seen
You know what it is? That's like
I done seen you do some quick
that's
shit.
like my vice though, low key, like the spontaneous interaction.
Yeah, he
with a
loves
woman.
spontaneous. Nah,
I
you
like
know.
it
Hold on,
to
I'm
get
trying to think.
cranking
Hold
random
on.
and quick.
No, your quickest joint in my eye. This is a while ago.
See, with the word
In my
ease,
view, we was just nutshell this, by the way.
Okay.
We was at a boat party. The shit where the homie took the bottle on, wanted to throw him off the fucking yacht. Me, you, and Pac.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, the ratio turns like 8-1.
Perfect.
The liquor starts to kick in. His shit been kicked in, but he got drunk too soon.
Okay.
Anyway, there's this thick ass motherfucking shorty from like some country shit. She had a group of friends.
Alabama. Go ahead.
And-
Alabama.
Yeah, and at one moment, now keep in mind, I'm looking as we're all doing our thing. I come back and look for my boys. Like,
Yeah,
let's make
yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah.
everybody like, you know what I mean. But
He was already-
he's moving around so much. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I gotta keep an eye on O because I already got into some shit, so I'm steadily looking for him. Like every 20 minutes. So he's dancing with this joint. He's like, but the dancing looks real personal.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
like, he having a good because I'm dancing with a joint too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this version was
And
looking like
I'm so lit, like,
like-
where I don't even see nobody.
Dry
yeah,
humping.
he's beyond.
Because
you're in the zone.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
O's doing black dances.
Yeah, you're in the zone.
I got footage of some of this shit. by the
When
way.
you're in the zone, you don't even know if anyone's looking at you.
Yes, bro. He's doing
Yeah.
black
That
dances.
zone.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
bro.
been there. I know what you're talking about.
So he's doing this thing. So I'm like, you know what? Her friends ain't really on me. So I'm back over there where the other joints is cracking.
Yeah.
So at some point I'm like, where's O? So I come back to the area. I'm like, I can't find this nigga. Now it's only 2 bathrooms in this motherfucker. One upstairs, one downstairs.
You did the bathroom?
Hold on, sir.
Congratulations.
So I'm looking around upstairs and I'm like, all right, he ain't up here. I done did he's not a lot of white boys. There's no white boys on the boat.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. I go downstairs. I'm looking around. I'm like, I checked the bathroom upstairs that he was dancing next to. I'm like, he might be in here. I'm like, all right, he not in here.
Yeah.
I go downstairs. I go to a bathroom. This shit locked. 2 people outside waiting. They're like, man, this motherfucker gonna open the door. I'm like, that's
You was
my
in there.
brother in there.
Yeah. Congratulations. Bro.
So I went close to the door and I put my ear to it, and that bitch was rocking.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Hey,
Lo and
Look at his
behold,
face.
my boy was
You know,
in there
You was in there
freaking
clapping yams.
That shit was quick as hell.
you know,
Clapping yams, bro.
you can go swimming off the boat or
That
on the
shit
boat.
was
Yeah, how you
amazing.
want it? It's
Nah,
it.
and the funny thing was,
Rocking waves.
Shorty comes out first.
Yeah, like nothing
so,
happened.
So you know me. I'm like, hey,
It always
right,
has
right.
to come out first.
yeah, right. They all no. That good point, by the way.
Great point.
Why do you know that? But all right, whatever. Nothing
Right.
quick and easy, huh? Fucking liar. All right, so
That's amazing. That's amazing.
fucking bullshit.
yourself.
No, here's the
Tell them
classic.
Jesus.
Here's the
Yeah.
classic E. So the boat ride over, right?
Yeah.
So now, he gets a number. Social media or a number? What'd you get?
Wait a minute. Wait, stop. Let's slow this down for a bit. Smash first, then get her number. We're already on championship
I
level
don't know
stuff.
what he did. He got
That's
something.
amazing.
Thank
though.
you,
That's
bro.
amazing.
He got
though.
Thank you, bro.
Smash first. Like, I'm
Yeah,
giving
he
you
got some
flowers
information.
right now.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's,
you got the gram.
I got the gram.
You got the
you
gram.
got the gram after.
Yes.
Not
bro.
the gram.
He got the
Listen,
gram, E.
After though, this is after. So he already
Yeah.
he already got the sugar walls. Then,
Right.
sugar walls. Yeah.
Right.
Fire.
He
Why say
cranked.
you didn't get the number?
Because you got to get it after.
He got the gram, bro. So
He got
we're
the test
leaving.
drive
We're
first.
leaving, right? Everybody leaving the boat. He still got like fucking. He's still in love. So as we're walking
I
up,
don't know if I was in love.
all right, I'm gonna say this. He's still reminiscing of what the fun he had, right?
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so her homegirl's walking up the joint, like, that's the joint right there. He like tapping her, like, hey, like, bro,
Did I
she.
do this?
Yes, bro.
I'm drunk,
We
so I
was,
don't-
we was going up a ramp. And
I remember the ramp.
Yeah, and you kind of like tapped her a little bit. She was just giggling, ha. He checks in on her later, bro. She opens the message. leaves him on scene, never speaks to him again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Facts.
That's a good thing though.
She
worked
got
out
her
for-
shit and
Yeah.
Well,
He never
that's
spoke to her again.
why I said it was you just got the gram, because that's the first thing. If a female give you the gram, that means
she popped him and dipped off, bro.
Yeah, but it worked out for the best.
This
I
is a
mean,
true story.
I wasn't for no
Man,
wife shorty.
listen.
or-
No, I'm not.
You got it was finna- it was
So
a
round
it was
two
an
would've been
even
nice, though.
exchange.
She had a
Yeah.
wagon. She had a wagon.
Did she?
Yeah, it would have been nice
Did.
to run it back.
Yeah,
Not a
swag
state
and wagon.
joint.
But
It
I
was
mean, sometimes
fine.
it's good memories.
It was a magical moment.
Yeah.
It happened how it happened.
He got the sugar walls on the
And
yacht.
I liked it.
Sugar yacht, but good job.
Sugar yacht,
you
sugar
smell
walls.
good.
Who knows? I was drunk. I didn't smell anything.
What? Y'all don't do the smell test?
Bro, on
I
a,
do.
On a
a
boat,
boat, yeah.
17
I do.
shots of whatever in.
So?
Day.
I do.
Day.
So it's crazy.
So what?
17 shots. He's not smelling.
Bro, you know what's crazy though? I feel low key. I feel like she initiated too. I feel like
Yeah.
she was dancing on me.
Yeah.
And then she like kind of motioned or like grabbed me by the
Yeah.
hand and started heading downstairs.
Yeah, that was.
And I was like, bet.
that was her check. She was checking. She was rubbing on you like,
Hold
okay,
on,
I can
hold
fuck
on.
with this.
Oh,
Let me go. Let me
question.
take him downstairs. She laughing because she knows
No,
the
no,
truth.
no,
no.
She was
Nah,
rubbing on her. Nigga, like,
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question.
Oh,
Say he is cracking it down, and and y'all do get a little whiff of some hot Swiss cheese. Do you finish?
no,
Yes.
no,
I just cannot.
no.
You're nasty.
I know.
Do you
Nasty.
finish?
You're
I know.
nasty.
Do
I
you
don't even
finish and
start.
never talk to her again?
No, but he said you already
Ew.
started.
You already started, E.
How you not?
E,
Bruh,
you
no,
already
bro.
clapping that
No,
joint.
I'm not clap. Listen, bro. If
Do you finish?
No,
I'm finishing.
I cannot. Listen, bro. If the moment I smell cheese, bitch, please, it's not happening, bro. I can't
happening.
do it. No,
It's happening.
If it's,
Y'all are nasty.
I can't smash hot dog
It's
water.
happening.
Okay,
You never
I'm
fucking-
not smashing
you
hot
never,
dog
you never
water.
eat some blue cheese with your wings and
No,
the blue cheese.
no,
blue
no,
cheese got a little smell
no,
on it, and
no.
you finish the wings.
No.
I do.
No.
I finish my blue
Ew.
cheese. But no, I say that. I say that to say,
You're
bruh,
nasty.
Nah, y'all don't know how this. Y'all don't know how this shit works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
the
tell
same
it-
way.
He
Explain to
said.
us.
I'm saying. He said you already fucking.
You already hitting, yeah.
So I'm saying if I'm already in there, my let's say if she got something, my dick not finna not get it now because I stopped soon. I'm fucked either way.
That's not how it
I'm
works.
leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something.
This man just hit us with the Denzel.
I'm leaving here with
my
something.
God.
This man just hit us
I'm
with
leaving
that
here
is
with
a Denzel. That is a Denzel line.
I'm leaving here with
This
something.
man just hit us with the
All right, yeah,
Denzel,
hey,
bro.
we can get
That
off
was
that. That's
nasty.
amazing. Oh,
I'm leaving
salute.
here with something.
That man, that we
To
gonna
each
we
his
gonna
own,
end on
to
that
each his
note.
own. E, that's crazy.
Hey man,
Go ahead.
this man just.
So
and-
do you like public sex?
I do like it. I like anything spontaneous.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Pull
Publix
over.
is better than the bedroom, bro.
Publix made me think.
Publix, grocery store.
Right in the
Public
aisle.
sex is better.
Yeah, we've all done
Publix.
that though too.
Publix is better than the
Bathroom
bedroom,
by the
bro.
dozen.
Let's be honest, bro. It feels.
Hey, you know what's so
The
you know
thrill's
what's so
better.
funny is it's good to have like the good sex, like you know where you're in an enclosed area.
Yeah.
But like that spontaneous, like even if it's just getting it in real quick, that
Yeah.
that shit like
That shit is
It keeps
amazing.
the energy going
That's
in
the
the
shit you
relationship.
remember.
Yeah, you remember that.
Facts.
Like,
You
damn.
asking? Do you? Oh, ask
yes.
us shit, nigga. Don't
Yes,
interview
I
us.
do.
You like the spontaneous stuff sometimes,
Bro.
right? Yeah.
And that I'll be
It's like,
honest,
come here
that'll
real
make me
quick.
view a woman in high favor too. Like she was cool as fuck. She was down. She,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah.
like, oh, she was too
don't do
uptight.
this.
I'm not
doing that here.
Don't touch me. My dad's watching.
Get the bill.
My dad's watching.
My dad's watching. It's crazy. How do you crank it? Day? It got to be him or you, or is it like a mutual thing?
I think it's a
How do you
mutual
know
thing.
when you're
Yeah.
out when to go? How do you know?
I just think
as a woman,
y'all feel it, the energy. You feel the energy, so
you wait for him to crank it. Like if you feel him, y'all just on the same page.
I think I wait for him.
Gotta have that confidence.
Yeah, I wait for him.
Come on, let's go real quick. Let's get in back.
Got to be lit or sober.
I mean, either or.
Oh,
You ever do like the meet me in the bathroom in 5 minutes and walk off?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not doing it
Yeah.
5 minutes because I don't really know the action yet. So what I do is I'm the soldier that they send out to scope the scene. All right, so I'll go.
What are you, sniper?
And I'll look and I'll go. Okay, it's less traffic in the women's restroom now. Do I want to go in the men's bathroom and let her take the risk with the men, or do I want to sneak into the women's restroom because it's fucking unisex? Or they got the stalls where you can shut them without the feet fully showing. Then I might go in there, fully get in there. Then now I'm like, come to the bathroom. So fuck all that 5 minute shit because it could be a lot of traffic in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now she's doing a U-turn like,
That's
babe, what are you doing? So I go and I just go check first.
That's gangster because I'm gonna be honest.
What about the clubs? You guys are all in the clubs.
I fucked the mansion Elon. And
Yeah, I mean,
figure eight.
everyone's fucking mansion.
How come in the clubs the walls always wet?
Because
What is that? Why's the floor wet in the bathroom?
I think because people are that all that body
Humidity?
humidity
It's
and
the
shit.
humidity.
Everything always wet in there.
No, bro, on a bathroom floor in Waffle Houses mostly, Is that wet pee or the humidity?
I think it's humidity, yo. Because every public restrooms,
It's probably
every,
a combination.
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Like humidity.
This fucking
Humidity.
bro.
Humidity.
The wet floor be killing me, dog. I don't know why.
I haven't been to Waffle House in forever, man.
We just went. We're fucking thoughts.
top 5.
I haven't been
What?
to Waffle House in
Just
forever,
went.
man. I don't know. I don't really have I don't have any crazy stories like that. Radio, I got my chrome polish when I was on the air.
On air?
On air. It was amazing,
How
bro.
179?
Yeah. Sure did.
Like Wayne did in 8 Mile when he was fucking Eminem's girl?
Bro, I listen,
Yeah,
when
but
I
that
when
was
I
a fucking movie.
when I
though.
was
This
first
nigga's
getting
really-
on before
Damn,
when I was first getting on, I was getting my chrome polished while on the air.
Chrome power.
Was Nick's right there?
This is
Okay,
before
just
this is
checking.
before this is like when I was first like I was an intern underneath Cocoa Brother, but they used to always let me have a radio show like at nighttime too.
Right.
So and Georgia State's right, it was right there. So
yeah.
I was getting my chrome polished. and then sometimes if like the breaks were going on, like the commercial breaks was up,
Right.
we go in the bathroom and knock it down, come back, get on
Man,
the air.
E, okay, that's crazy. I think he was getting it cracking. So everybody here likes spontaneous sex.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
it's amazing.
We're living.
Hey, I feel like in the media a lot, like Instagram, social media, whatever, there's always like jokes, I feel like geared towards light-skinned people, like from the faces or the squint
Yeah.
or whatever. Can you like can y'all confirm or like
Here we go. This is our.
Is this our question?
Yeah, y'all time.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. I'm
Can
just
y'all
listening.
like confirm or deny? Are there any like light skin stereotypes that are like true, or like is everything false? Is it all subjective? How do y'all feel
That's
about
Keep it a
some
buck,
of the-
E. Keep it a buck.
I would.
What light skin rumors are indeed true in your head that you're like, yeah, I actually do this?
I give a fuck about how I look in certain things.
Right.
And you know what's so funny? You know what my biggest compliment from people like DJs I know like you or like people like you is like they're like, nah, ET a nigga, like he ain't the regular light skinned one.
Nah, for sure. I've said that. I've said that about you. Though.
That's
I've
it
said that about
because
you,
I'm
though.
light skinned. I'm
Yeah.
already and I got curly hair. I'm
Right.
automatically this label.
Automatically,
but then
yeah.
when people who get to know me, they're like, oh, no,
Nah, he a G for real. Yeah.
Like I've done stuff like parade certain girls in front of people like, yo, this bitch look good.
Nah, nigga,
like,
G
and
for sure.
Other niggas was like, no, they ain't gonna do that. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm like that.
But do you believe that about most light skinned dudes? That whole thing, like if you're a light skin, you're more emotional than your girl, or if you look into
No,
the fucking
that's-
sunrise, you're gonna squint.
No,
and cry a little bit.
I think that's always been given to people that are light skinned because like it's like if you see one light skinned person do it, they'll promote it, but when the dark skinned nigga does it, they don't ever promote it. They just go, oh,
Damn, so you
he's
think it's a
going through
promo
it,
thing?
It's like guilty by association.
just guilty
Like,
by
fuck that.
association, bro. It is like
That's what it is?
It is. It's just like the beige rage, as if
Not beige rage.
as if
I've never
black
heard
or
of
dark
that.
skinned people
You
don't
got
have
a lot
rage.
of ET-isms. You like little sayings.
Nah, he
and rhymes.
keep the lingo, my nigga.
Bro,
He keep the
the
lingo
beige
right
rage,
now.
bro, is a thing. People
Who do
say
you think
that
is
to
in
me.
right now? Darks or lights? I feel like Dark's like up by like a couple points.
I
right
don't think
now.
they're up. I think they finally have equal.
Oh,
and
fuck.
I feel like we put
Bullshit.
y'all up. The
You know,
whites
we-
put y'all up.
Can
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
can
you.
I tell you what's so?
Shit started getting. We was fucking up. We was on our racist shit. White people.
Mm-hmm.
We put Trump in office, and then we
Yeah.
was killing a lot of motherfuckers and police brutality and shit. And then everybody started just,
Right.
yeah,
What?
like it started just embracing it more. The
Oh, what?
whole.
I'm sorry. I'm waiting for this explanation.
We all like.
I was waiting for Sai to kick in and help me, but he didn't.
I can't.
But I'm saying,
Let me stop you. So, this is
hilarious.
what I think. This is what I think. I don't think there's no upper. I think that now it's just equal now. Like,
Think so?
like when people were like, "Oh man, you just mad because dark skinned niggas is finally accepted." I was like, "Did it stop my pussy?
No, for
Nothing
sure.
Nah, but
stopped
it-
for me.
it
Like,
used to
so
be like-
you just now getting what we've been getting,
For
and now
sure.
you want to act like it's
sure.
new and you're the new favorite. Like, no, you're
It
just
is a higher abundance
lover.
of light skinned dudes on social media doing more sassy shit than dark skinned niggas.
What
By eye count.
you think? Like, but what do you
I
mean?
do. I'm saying
I don't know.
If I'm just on my timeline, I'm gonna see more whole shit from light skinned niggas than I do dark skinned niggas.
Yeah.
By eye view.
By view.
I,
yeah.
just, I don't have no prejudice to it. I am rooting for the
right.
darks over the lights, but it's not like a war.
That's your
We all
prejudice over it.
It's not even a real, sir.
so that's you being prejudiced. You just said you rooting for one over the
Yeah,
other.
but I feel like the light skin, dark skin banner that I do is more like with my light skin. We just go at it. Like it's like
Yeah.
you tell a joke. It's
Right.
never like
Yeah.
Okay, there's one light skin thing I don't like though.
Okay.
Here we go.
What is it?
I don't like two light skinned people in a couple.
Oh.
I hate that shit for real. I don't like seeing two pink motherfuckers together.
First of all,
I don't.
There's actually a couple I watched online, and they're both super beige. One's
Some
a
two
chef.
motherfuckers from New York.
No, one's a chef,
Oh.
and his girl. I forgot what his girl does, but she always.
Chicklet?
She always gets like her dude's a chef, like a rich chef, and she's always messing with him. I forgot their name, bro, but like they're super. But I watch them
There's
all the
gotta
time.
be Chicklet. They're from New York. The one that shit, the shorty, the
And
Puerto
she be
Rican
doing
chick.
flips and stuff with the heels.
Oh,
Like,
nah,
I gotta
she
do a
be
heel
flipping
test, and she
them.
got
Oh,
two
nah,
boys.
that ain't them. I was talking about
I
the
be
two that light skin
crying
couple.
laughing at their
For
age,
real?
bro. Yeah.
What's that light skin couple Chicklet? They from New York, but she always calling him soft or some shit like that. They mad funny. Damn. Anyway, but she be abusing him though. But I feel like that a dark skin couple would have never been able to
I just
do
feel
that.
like it's died down a little bit because I remember like 10, even a little bit more years ago, you used to always hear people would even be like, they would say shit like red bone and yellow bone and like
I don't hear it no
You
more.
would hear guys
Yeah.
fantasizing about
Yeah.
that specific type
Yeah.
of
They don't
word.
say it really
You
like
don't hear that.
You don't hear that no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just if you bad, listen, man. If it's
Yeah, if you bad, you bad.
as long as it's pink and don't stink, we in the ink. I'm just saying, baby.
And if it
one.
does stink mid-stroke, O's gonna finish.
Hey, there we go.
If it stinks,
Hey, son.
big stroke, oh, gon' poke this.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, I got a few like kind of either or kind of questions,
Okay.
like funny style questions, and you got to pick something. You can't just I'm not doing that.
Oh
I'm gay."
shit.
But all right, would you rather a good? This gonna be mostly for the guys' day. This first one. But
Okay.
Would you rather a good hand job or a bad hand job from your mom?
This is only for guests, right?
No, it's you too. I know. I'm sorry, ET.
I'm not a that dog.
How long does a bad one last?
Okay, wait a minute.
Is it till I come? I'm not doing this.
Yeah, that was a big one.
You gotta do it.
Wait, first of all,
Good or bad one?
I got it. I got a rebuttal question to that shit. Like,
Okay, go ahead.
did a black person or a white guy come up with this joke
I don't know.
or this question? Yes, you did, bro. You
I
came
don't
up
know.
with this. This is a white joke. This is a white
got it from the
question.
internet.
No, it's not, bro.
from
This
the
is a
internet.
pale
I mean, it could be
scale.
from a white
No,
guy
it's
on the
not,
internet.
bro. This came from palequestions.com.
Palequestions.com.
Yes, it did. This is a pale question.
Pale question.
Niggas was not, man, please. I can't even
no.
think of my mother in that way.
At all.
Sai approved this this list.
Did you
By the way.
approve the pale.com, palequestions.com?
I can't even answer. Now thinking about, I can't even answer that. That's tough. Mom, I love you.
Y'all are lame as hell right now.
Yeah, I'm super lame.
Okay, no, this is
I
cool.
would label me.
What do you pick?
Come on.
Good.
Good one? Why?
Yeah, we're already here. We're here now. I don't get what y'all don't understand about these scenarios. Like even with the stink thing on the boat, we are here now. I'm leaving here with something. I'm here. Dude, if my bro, and as horrible of a scenario as this is, my mom's grabbing my dick in this scenario.
I'm so glad you're the one saying
That's
this
crazy to
on
get
camera.
away with saying
No,
anything.
it's not about getting
Could you
away.
imagine if I was
It's about-
saying this
it's
right
not
now?
about
Yeah,
getting
it's
away.
crazy.
It's about grab your nuts and say it. It's not.
That's-
no one's allowing
nah,
me
y'all
to
do
say
have
this.
that freedom though. Y'all,
Someone's gonna come
yeah.
out of the ceiling and kick my ass right now.
That's
No,
crazy.
because you're
No,
no.
why do
No
you
one's
think
gonna do it
that?
to y'all
Why
either.
is it that
Yes.
blacks we can't?
You can.
Because we'll get roasted and crushed and
I'm
Yeah.
finna get roasted in the comments.
And-
Yeah, not E.
and career
No,
crash.
Really?
I
no,
am.
E. There was a video. I know we just we just answered this like this. He was at my crib. I had a Super Bowl party. I had 3 white homies over there. Everybody else was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my crib, I got in my living room. There's a sectional couch, like where 4 people could sit probably,
Uh-huh.
and then on the side is 3 other chairs that's separate, individual. But him, my man Trey, and Joe were sitting like right next to each other, but it didn't look gay. But if me, you, and my man Jamal was that close on a chair,
Our homies would be like, yo, so what's going on with y'all? Y'all over
yeah,
there?
wow. But they weren't doing
Circle
nothing gay though.
jerking?
They were just having a good time,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
clowning, just leaning.
But that
joking.
same perception was there because you made a video of it, posted it, and
But it had
called
to
us
come
gay.
from a black man from saying it though. A white guy
Right.
would have never looked at that and said, "Oh, those guys are
Yeah,
sugar sausages."
it
Nah,
was
we
cool.
would like we crack jokes.
We got
on
on
ourselves
another
too.
time. We got to dig it down to the root of why that is though.
This is the
For
greatest
real.
way for you to get out of answering this question. I gotta
Yes,
be
thank
honest.
you.
I thought it
'cause
worked.
I
Next.
was
That's crazy.
I'm not answering that.
Next,
My mother sees this. I'm
yeah, I'm done.
All right, if y'all had like stats available for everything you did in life,
Oh shit.
right? Which 3 stats would you want to know? Like as far as like number of times you fucked, or like
Yeah, I wanna know that.
how many shits you've taken. What's the fastest you ever such and such? Like, what are 3 maybe just stats about yourself if you could know what they were? Like, what are 3 of them you'd want to know?
I want to know. I want to off the rip. I want to finally know my body count. I don't know.
How long you been fucking?
Since summer of 8th grade, going to the 9th.
Oh.
which was late compared
That
to my
sounds
friends.
good. Do that again.
Yeah.
And with the mouth open too. This
sorry.
This is a great
Right.
show. Can we put
Great.
some
That's
porn music
early.
behind
I don't
that?
care how. That's not late.
What?
That's early.
That's early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know my body count. I want to know how much money I made. Fuck spent. I want to know.
Now that's one I want to know.
wanna
How
know
much
this.
money did I actually made in my life?
In total.
In total.
Yeah.
Like from the little side jobs, high little hustles. You know, I made money from this. Like,
Yeah,
you know, from,
I want to know everything that
if
I
I
fully
could know that,
accumulated. And
that would be dope.
You know the last one I want to know? I want to know how many people I helped to how many people didn't help me. I need to know that number. I think I would go insane.
You know what
if
I would
seen
like
that.
to know?
How do you get? What do you gauge?
I
as
think
help?
I think the number's insane, nigga.
I want to
help
know
a
how
lot
many
of
people
people?
I've actually
Yes.
interviewed. I don't really know.
Like
You're
E,
a
I
nice
know that
guy.
number for E would be bananas too.
How many numbers of people I've actually interviewed that were like made it or didn't make it?
Amount of people I helped compared to the amount of people that helped me.
Wow.
I want to see that when I'm all said and done. That's the biggest stat I want to know. How fucking charity friendly my dumb ass was. Or maybe my blessings
Maybe
will come.
learn from
Who
that.
knows? Yeah, learn a little bit. Yeah. That's a great question. Stats. Stats you want to know, Jay?
I think how many what did you want to know? How many strokes have you had?
Strokes.
What's your average stroke? How long does the average man
His last how many strokes is it? 10 strokes per guy?
on the day ride?
Damn,
You gotta count
I
them by
guess it just
think
depends.
how long did the average
I don't
man
think that
last on a
lasts
day
at all.
ride?
Depends on
It
what
just
it depends on the
depends.
angle.
What do you mean?
Like from the back or from the you ride in or missionary.
No, the size.
No, I'm talking about how long they last in like the strokes. Like 1, 2, done.
The size is crazy.
The size is important.
Boom, segue question before you get to the last one. And I want to know this, Day.
Okay.
Man to a woman to a man.
He's leaning back for this, so hold on.
Look how he looking at me.
Right, I'm waiting.
Mic a
I'm
little
sitting.
closer.
I'm here.
Before you get to the next one, question, real talk.
What's up?
Say you talking to a nigga, you feeling him, you nice guy from the hood too, got a little hood edge to him. Everything about him, not saying perfect, but like you like yes, right? Make good money, da da da. Y'all about to hit it off one night, right?
Yep.
But his penis size isn't what you was expecting. Are you now uninterested?
She's remembering right now.
Are you
I just
now
want you to know this.
uninterested, or do you still let him hit and figure it out?
I would be a liar to say I didn't let him hit.
For real?
Because I liked him.
Yeah, he got the sugar walls.
So now that his shit ain't up to par, all things out the window?
See, I've gone through this before.
When he for real?
Yeah.
And he filled in all the other slots and then
He did. He filled in all the other sides. But like in the long run, it just didn't work out.
how'd you see it?
What do you mean? How did I see it?
I'm saying what like it was like a whip out, it was like a dick pic, it was
no,
like
I knew something was up because he was just eating it too long.
he's what?
He was
Eating the
just
pussy too long?
Yeah, he was just eating it so
Is that a
long.
be-
But
is that
I
a
wasn't
best-
mad about that.
That's the best way to not pull a dick out is to eat it.
And then like when he did pull it
Great
out,
move.
he
This
like
is
kind of
great.
did it kind of like
What
really
the fuck was that?
fast.
like quick. I don't know. That
Like
was
really
like,
fast.
That was
and
like a
pull the
shimmy
covers
dick.
up.
Oh, he tried to pull the covers up and get it straight in.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Whoa,
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 Let me
whoa.
see that thing.
Let me see that thing.
And then what?
Or I felt it, and I was like,
It was on rock.
ooh,
All right.
it was little.
So what do you do? Finish? You
Just-
finish like, oh,
just
didn't
have
you?
to
You let him hit.
put on my
Acting class. Acting class.
Damn.
Damn.
because I liked him. I
He
I
hit
didn't want
again?
him to feel
He
bad.
hit again after the first after that.
How many times do you get the sugar walls after?
You ran it back? You ran it back on that Vienna?
Because I liked him. I liked him in
You
that
ran it back with the
Vienna.
Vienna sausage?
He was so nice to me. I loved him.
I bet he was.
Damn, for real.
That
That's
nigga's
what's up.
personality was
But
amazing.
for real, I really liked him.
I'm getting some game today, bro.
I really
Jesus
liked
Christ.
him. I'm not shallow.
Nice.
Are you still with him?
No.
Shallow.
Damn.
Got him.
Damn. Great point.
No, he was cool.
Hey,
He was so cool. He's gone.
That was real. Yeah, I fuck with that.
hey.
That's real though.
if your
For
belly
real.
if your belly button was a real button, what would you want it to do?
Push out some money. I don't fucking know.
No, I don't even
why?
push my shit if something happened.
This is are you guys too black to answer this
I don't even
question
wanna
too?
push
or-
my-
I don't know.
I push
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I want
Let me-
money to
let me
come
know.
out.
Money to come out where?
Yes.
The ass?
Anywhere.
For real?
My mouth, my nose, wherever I want to come out at.
You know
I
what?
want to get dressed.
Yeah.
Damn, I would not have thought of
I
no
hate
shit
getting
like
dressed,
that.
bro. I hate getting dressed.
That's crazy.
I want to get
So you
dressed
like
and
on
undressed.
some just-
on each push. Yeah, I want the first push to get me dressed, and at the end of the night, I undress.
Damn.
I
That's
mean,
I want to
genius.
undress. I'm sorry, E.
You got
I'm hitting
easy.
my belly button, bro.
I would. This is stupid. If it was an actual button, I would be able to stop time.
Okay.
Nah, I fuck with that.
I pause time.
That's fine.
So if I was going through some shit like that, or someone's going on, I was like, boop. Fucking everyone's paused, and I just walk around.
Yo, that's
you see how tough he try to hit his button too? He try to be so
Hit the unpause button, I'm out, nigga. Yeah, like, where's this nigga go? I'm,
Right.
like, I'm over here, I'm out.
Right.
I'd have a pause button.
So
Stop
you get the
time.
money, you stop the time. I'm
Yeah.
undressed. What you doing?
If I can stop time, you can do anything. You
No,
can
that's
go get
facts.
to go to the bank, rob somebody.
Real talk.
Mine's kind of similar in the sense that like I'm like disappearing or teleporting. Like
Okay.
if I'm in a situation I don't want to be in,
Just
just
poof.
and I'm
Yeah.
and wherever I imagine
you
being,
think?
like if I'm thinking about being home or wherever,
Right.
That's where I pop up at.
That's
like,
like
girl,
that
this
classic
nigga just
super. If
fucked
you
me
had
and
one
disappeared.
superpower,
Type shit.
basically turn
Yeah.
into a belly button.
Yeah.
You're queer.
Hey, you know what?
You just turned the superhero question into a gay.
A belly
Right.
button question, bro.
Chase,
That
did
is
you notice
just-
that? All you had to say was, if you had a super power, what would it be? This man said, if
He
you
made
put,
it a belly
Put
button,
your finger
though.
in your ass and wiggle it. What
He froze
and it could
time.
do something. What would it
That's
be?
superpower. Is.
Yeah, that's
son of a
I had
bitch.
froze time. First thing I
You
thought
just
it was
made that shit
superpower.
sweet as hell, sure.
By disappearing.
No, I know. When y'all
getting
answered
dressed.
it, it made it
I'm
seem
just
like
glad it wasn't a
bro,
nipple question. Like,
you
if you could
had-
rub your own nipples together,
They-
what would you do? What?
They said money. You had the worst answer. Getting dressed.
I know.
Well, I was
he
like a
stopped
button. I'm like, what
time.
much can a button do?
I'm teleporting. No.
Dave, let's be honest. They turned their button into some fucking magic shit.
Some ill shit.
My
want some
button was
money?
more
I wanna
realistic
get
though. My
dressed.
bad. My bad. I didn't say fly and bring dead
It's
people
not
back.
realistic if your belly button's a button. None of it's realistic.
Nah, all right. Well, whatever. That's
Nigga
crazy.
said I had a realistic. You just had a boring one.
I had a boring
Yeah.
ass. Put socks on.
Nigga, right, you're right. Dude, new food.
Nah, on some real shit though. Getting to my man ET now.
Oh, here we go.
Do you feel like you get the proper like respect and the flowers that you deserve and the impact and whatnot?
This is gonna sound really
for the
arrogant.
dirty boys in
No.
Atlanta and shit
Nope.
like that.
Nope.
I don't get no credit. Everyone doesn't realize that I produced the show. I made the drops. I made I edited the segments for all of us. It wasn't just for me. So let me be clear about that. But to be able to be a producer of a show and make everyone sound good in the room, that takes a skill to know what your voice sounds like, know what your voice sounds like, her voice sounds like, how to hit a punchline. It's called giving a visual to the ear. That's the game.
Yeah. And for those who may not know, like, kind of set the stage for, basically what time period you got rocking. Like, give it to them. Like,
Dirty Boys was like, we're the first of what is now. Meaning, like, we were already on social media. We were already on YouTube. We were already on Twitter. Instagram, brand new. Like, we did this for years. Like,
Legends.
Everything that people are talking about is this new era. Anyone who's talking about this is a new era, especially radio stations. They don't know what they're talking about. Like, this has been going on. Hundreds of millions of people, billions of people have been on these social media platforms forever. Ever.
Hold on,
So when people,
let me ask you a question.
yeah.
When you say you haven't gotten no flowers, is that mostly like self-inflicted or people
that's a
just
good
sleep?
question. You know
like,
what?
Do you feel like you could have took some different routes to where people would
Sure.
have known if you would have known in real time?
I had a bad habit of
Okay, this is honest.
doing it and not really caring, or I had a bad habit of like, I'll take it for the team. My ex-boss used to tell me ET always falls on the sword.
Who's your ex-boss?
Hurricane Dave.
Okay, salute to Dave. Okay.
And he used to tell me, he'd be like, ET will fall on the sword. Like, so like if something went wrong, I'd be the first one to be like, my bad. I didn't do the commercial or I didn't do this. So I'd be the first one to be like, I'll fall on the sword. Right? But I wasn't gonna like, but I didn't care because I'm thinking like, we gotta build this unit. I come from Southern California where it's like, gangbang culture. Me and Nipsey Hussle was talking about this, like, because RIP to Nipsey. But when I interviewed him last, we were talking about like, it's just you get a different mindset of like, if it's me and you versus a million, then it's just me and you versus a million. We're gonna get our ass kicked, but this is gonna be me and you.
Right.
Let's take 10 of them with us. That's how that's how my mindset is, because I grew up around that. And when you're building something to build with everybody else, you're not really thinking genuinely about yourself all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So in hindsight, unselfishness will cause that. Will cause you not getting your flowers, because when you got to be that dedicated to first of all, you're producing, you're hosting. It's like when you're doing so many things, you don't really have time to be reminding motherfuckers, hey, I did this. That's kind of like, that could kind of come on. It's a thin line between, y'all not going to give me my flowers, so I'm going to do it. But and then this nigga looks corny because every time he does something for somebody or himself, he has to talk about it. So you kind of do gotta play
I
that
end
G
up
role.
looking like cocky or a hater or something
you
like
can't
that.
really say
or
nothing.
sometimes I get called a know-it-all. And it's like, I study this game. I understand tones and frequencies in a way that y'all don't understand. I understand body language. What did I tell y'all downstairs? I was like, I didn't study none of this stuff. What school did you go to for this? Yeah, I went to NTU.
Yeah.
Natural Talent University,
Right,
nigga. I had it, you did it.
Nah, real
I didn't
shit.
have to learn greatness. I was born with it. This is what I do.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to develop something that you never even had. It's like you're trying to turn a rose into a fucking tree. So a rose.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, be a rose. But this is what I do. So not understand people who don't understand that, you're not gonna always get your flowers. The most recent flower that I did get was from Pretty Boy Tank, and salute to DJ Pretty Boy Tank, who's been FOY's DJ, swag surfing.
Right.
Someone was asking him on Twitter or X now, is it right to left or left to right? And he said, well, E.T. Cali created it. It's left to right because I'm the one that started the whole left to right. As a host, these other hosts that are around the world, and
Motherfuckers don't know that.
they have no clue.
I didn't know that.
That came out of my mouth, and we started doing that at Obsession, Studio 72, before Mansion Club Miami, like that.
Legendary clubs.
Yeah, this all came out of me. Other hosts that called themselves the GOAT and all that, they used to ask me, could they be part of the clique? Can they be down? Can they be do this? And they used to watch me at Club Mansion. Used to watch me at other spots and repeat what I said.
Game changing clubs too.
Yeah,
culture shifting clubs.
repeat what I said at other events verbatim, or even try to sound like it. And then if I say something, I'm a hater, and it's like, so where's the fine line between get your credit and if they don't give it to you, you gonna take it? Where's that line at?
Good fucking answer. So, and I believe in, and I ask you that so people to understand, when you do receive your flowers and get the credit you due, first of all, it's not something that comes in a high abundance. It doesn't come. That's not how it works. It's just like, a lot of motherfuckers just don't tap back in. They forget or act like they don't know, or they'll take your style and da-da-da-da. And so that's where it's supposed to come from. It's supposed to come from the culture, and people are supposed to tap back and say, this motherfucker did this motherfucker like, and you see a lot of the upper scale of the industry, they might do like something where they go back 40, 50 years and do a tribute to somebody. But I feel like there needs to be people, especially the way we speak of Atlanta, where we do these type of things, where we do, a tribute to somebody in this year. Like, it ain't gotta be every fucking body, but there are people that was pivotal to the culture of Atlanta. And I know for a fact that you was from being outside. So like, and that was one of the things, like when I was, like I was telling you, when I was starting the show, there were certain people that I had to bring on the show. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you were one of them, not just for Atlanta, but even for like everything that we were able to do. You made a lot easier because of how you were. And we'll get into that a little later in the show.
Battlegrounds, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I want to trickle down to some things. So let's just start a little early. And then, one, when did you get on 107.9? Because so from my understanding, I'm gonna say it from me, and then you correct me I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying this is when I saw you.
Yeah.
So I came out when I was 18. I did the battles with Coco Brother.
Yeah.
He had the 6 to 10, and I retired. I retired doing the battles, the rap battles on there on 107.9. I didn't know y'all yet.
No, we wasn't a unit yet.
Right, and
I was there though.
Okay, see, right, and I don't think I knew you yet. When I retired from that, at some point, Coco Brother left. and went. So
Gospel.
When he left the 6 to 10 and went to the Sunday joint, did y'all slide right in first?
No.
Pause?
So no, and
That's what I thought.
No, what happened was because the person that slid in before us was a guy named E For Real. So E For Real was there for like a year or two, and then it was us.
Damn, I don't remember nothing E For Real did. Shout out to E For Real because I don't know.
It was E For Real, and so what happened was the scary part was when Coco Brother decided to go gospel. Mind you, what people don't know too is like I was interning underneath Coco, and I was also producing. So all that home team, baby, I was helping making those drops. So that too. So there's that show that I was helping.
So you was around when niggas was doing when Sonny and me and all was doing Freestyle Friday?
I was producing all that home team, baby. I was making those, helping to make those drops.
Yeah, that's hard.
I was helping to make those drops. When he went gospel, his first round of drops when he went to his gospel show, he commissioned me, ET, make some of these drops. I used to make all these DMX gospel drops, Ludacris gospel drops. I was editing all this stuff.
You said DMX?
All of them.
Damn.
He had all that stuff for his gospel show. So I was always producing and creating the sound that was going to help whatever this person was.
So how the fuck did y'all get, what was his name, E For Real?
E For Real.
How did,
so I'm gonna tell you
how
what
did
happened.
y'all get that show? How did y'all get, because if you was intern,
I was on the air too.
Yeah, but how the fuck did you get from that to
What
you
happened?
and-
What happened was J Nix was already that nigga in St. Louis. He was that dude.
Right. Plus, he did the Rap City shit,
And he was on Rap City.
Okay.
So it was he was already on television, and then he was that dude in St. Louis. I was the dude here from the hosting perspective.
Yeah.
Every club that was out, I was on a mic because at that time, every DJ was in a DJ crew. It was the DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills had their crew, Super Friends. There was Legion of Doom. There was all these different DJ crews.
Dope bag.
And I was like, I knew how to rap and I knew how to dance and write songs. So I was like, well, I can rock a mic. So if I ain't gonna be a DJ, so I just started going to all these clubs and just rocking the mic.
So who paired you and J Nix? Because I don't. This
This is what happened. So they commissioned him to come down to Atlanta. And then he was like, "Well, we're gonna try to put him with E for real first," and that didn't work. And they were this is I'm telling you this is what happened behind the scenes. They were like they literally told me we're scared of you.
Who?
The station people.
Scared of who?
Me. Or what I was gonna say on the air because I was already the reckless thing that y'all heard Dirty Boys doing. I was already doing. Like
real?
Ass and booty stuff
For
on the
real?
air.
Damn,
and,
okay.
and y'all send me a video or send me something on my Twitter account. Like I was already talking like this.
Yeah.
So they were worried that if they put these two young dudes together, like we're just gonna be reckless.
Yeah.
And we were. And what happened was our very first book, I think we came out like #1. Now me and Jay.
No, but how did E for real get out and then you come in? How did that happen?
Jay went to them and was like, basically, this ain't gonna work. Because you gotta remember, Jay was that nigga. Like Jay was already that dude from being in St. Louis. He was already that dude up there, right? So he's leaving his market, a smaller market, to come to a bigger market.
Yeah.
But where he's already the man. Why do I have to fight? Then he's on television. He's the man, right? Well, like so he's like, this ain't. And I guess him and Ephra wasn't working out properly, and they was like, man, fuck it, put ET with him.
And
then we became the Dirty Boys. And so what happened was, as the Dirty Boys blew up out of Atlanta, because it blew up out of Atlanta, it just took off. I started producing the show, and then the way that I produced the show, they liked it. So Jerry would say things like, at that time, I want you running the boards. And then when Hurricane Dan came around, he's like, nah, you got to produce the show.
Jerry was in there before Hurricane Dan.
Yeah. It was. I literally had 3 different PDs. It was Jerry, and then Steve Hegwood came along. He's at Streets 945 now. And then he was there for like a short time.
Who was the mix show DJs when y'all first got in?
Oh, so the mix show DJs?
DJs.
I put
Like who was doing the mix show? Like mainly on y'all. Because that was the Monday through Friday, right?
Yeah, so the DJs, that's another story. A lot of the DJs that you guys know, they'll tell you. I put them on.
A plus Geronimo.
Geronimo. I had put Ray G on Hot 107.9. I put
Talk your shit.
I put DJ Tone on Hot 107.9. I put Peasy, who's like the last young buck. He does the behind the scenes now at Hot. I put him on as my intern. Because I was out here in these clubs, and so I had again. This is a team effort.
You was bringing the streets to the radio.
Yeah, this is not me saying I'm the king. I'm just saying like this is me saying like as a team effort, the station trusted me because I was out here, and they would literally ask me. So I went from when Bill Black was there to when J1 got there. They literally would say, "Well, ET, who's the next? We need a DJ that can do this. We need a DJ that can do that." And I was like, "Well, I got this guy."
You giving it up?
I got this guy.
I'm gonna pause this moment. And we did a lot of the similar shit. That shit, yo, to all my people out there that really be grinding and you outside. When I say outside, I'm talking about outside. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about every day we are outside grinding. Bro, that shit, and then you get the motherfuckers at the top and they come asking you who hot. That information right there, I used to give that shit out so free. And I see your ass was doing it too. And I'm not gonna say the industry niggas' names, but they used to always do me like that. I would turn around and they'll assign them.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, who hot right now? Because they know they don't want to do the work. That outside work is way bigger than whatever's worth at the top. They take
I can tell you about rappers, Migos. They used to be at Mansion in one section.
Right. I done talked about this shit.
And
all the way straight across.
Yeah.
From the DJ booth.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ray G be like, yo, man, can you throw them on Battlegrounds? This is when they had, y'all talk about Bando. I'm talking about Jumping Out the Gym. When Jumping Out the Gym was the hot online record. And I'm sorry, this is like deep hip hop rooted shit right now, baby. But like Like they had a record called Jumping Out the Gym, and that was the record that people were streaming. This is the thing. People act like streaming and this stuff is new. It's not new. It's new to the companies. These companies act like we're in this new era. You niggas is late.
Right.
Fucking late.
Right.
And even back then, we were ahead of the
You was way ahead of your time.
Yeah, but it wasn't ahead of the time based off the people. It was hundreds of millions of people doing this.
Yeah, real
downloading
time,
and streaming. Like even 21, even up to 21 Savage, right? There was I gave him his first interview because Meezy called us and was like, "Yo, ET, come on, put him on, give us an interview." You know why I gave him an interview? Because every fucking high school I went to, they were downloading his music. It wasn't about the DJs were playing it. I was like, yo, he's everywhere I go.
Right.
North Gwinnett, Decatur.
Right.
If I was going to a school on the South Side, they was playing 21 Savage.
Right.
I was like, yeah, let's give him an interview. I had a battle about interviewing him. People told me that he wouldn't make it. He's too reckless. I'm like, nigga, we put the Migos on. We're playing Gucci. Why can't we, Future,
Right.
we can't interview 21 Savage?
Right.
He ain't gonna make it, bro. He's too violent. Now he's 21 Savage. But like my thing is like I was always champion something that was actually buzzing. Not, oh, I think I'm the shit.
Right.
I don't deal with that. I gotta see it because I'm out everywhere.
Right.
So when someone says to me like, oh man, my shit's working, I'm like, okay, where?
Right.
Even to this day, I'm grown as fuck. I've been at this for a long time. I'm hosting clubs 6 nights a week. Right,
Yeah.
and I'm everywhere from the South Side to the North Side, to the U-Bar, to the
work,
BDS,
nigga
to the
killing.
East Side. Like, and you're telling me you're working, and I don't hear where you're at.
Yeah.
Where are you working?
I want to ask you, where did that part of your approach, and where did you get that from? Like what? And I know you said like you was born with this, you great and all that, but what do you think? Like what clicked with you as far as, because there's a lot of radio DJs or personalities that they kind of just like at different stations, they just lock in on the radio thing. You don't really see them nowhere. You don't see them outside touching the people and seeing what's really happening in the streets and then bringing it back to the station. Well, what made you realize like, yo, I'm gonna be the outside motherfucker and all this data and everything I'm just collecting naturally when I'm in the streets, I'm gonna bring back to radio. Where did that come from?
I live by a you might call it a stupid motto, but I live by a thing where if you want to know the right answer, ask the question. And what I mean by that is, you get pulled over. How fast were you driving? Well, you give them the right answer. Okay. If you want the real answer, observe the behavior. The real answer is you was doing 80, you didn't see the cop. And you slowed down and you was like, oh shit, let me put my phone down. That's the real answer. So I never asked the question. I just watched the behavior. I watch body language and I watch what people do. So with women, I just watch what they were doing, not what they were saying.
Right.
With guys, I would watch what they were observing and what they couldn't get. And so that's the real answer.
Right.
So if you're desiring something as a guy, money, power, respect, I was like, okay, if I come into the club and I don't have no niggas with me, but I walk in with a bunch of dirty girls, I've literally neutralized any enemy in the club.
Yeah, you
because
killed.
Now what was happening to me was a guy who might have been a dope boy. I'm like, man, I got bitches too.
Yeah.
If one of the dirty girls was like fucking with him, he'd be like, man, you know I'm fucking with one of your dirty girls. I did nothing.
Right. He not lying.
Am I lying?
He not lying.
I did nothing. I got a friend because of what your box did. I'm not trying to be funny, but like you met this dude, and now I've got a friend because you're connected to me. So, but there was a trade off, right? So the girls got power. I'm a dirty girl. They get into the club for free. They didn't. Wasn't no waiting in line.
Hold on, time out. Now be honest. How many niggas in that time had a crew of girls besides y'all?
That was
y'all
that
did?
big?
I'm not. No one did it like y'all because y'all was the dirty girls was the prettiest. But we had girls too. We had the Sunshine Angels. They wasn't as
okay.
They weren't as gorgeous as the dirty girls. I'll give you the looks.
Right.
You cheated with that.
So let me.
We had some pretty ones.
Yeah. So let me tell you, we were so big. We had chapters. So this is what I did. I didn't run it as a street team.
Chapters.
Yeah, we did. We had chapters. I didn't run it as a street team.
You didn't.
That was what everyone made the mistake as. I designed it to be a sorority. So where the girls would wear the same clothes, they had a hand symbol.
They were in unison.
They would do unison dance moves.
They did.
It's my style.
They would do unison dance moves in the club, right? And this is all. And then what was so crazy is when I first had Dirty Girls, it was just me. And then when my ex came along, she was
Who's your ex?
Coco. when my ex came along,
She's pretty.
yeah. When my ex came along, what I did with her was
Coco's fucking
I
bad.
showed her how
So
to like
bad.
deal because she hated to deal with the girl. She thought she had to be their friends.
So y'all was
first.
together when the dirty girl was going. You put her in there.
I put her in there. I said because I made her the president. I said you're gonna run it. So
Coco.
I was like, if I'm the architect, you'll be the construction person on the site to run the construction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can design the building, you build it. That was the team. That's the team effort.
And that made her look even better, even though she was already
yeah,
bad.
but because at the time you got to think about what's one thing that women don't do well as a group?
Hang out together
Hang
with
out
women.
and get along.
This is
So hard for whatever
true.
reason.
Right? Am I lying? So
Not
what I did, but
lying.
see, when you had a man in there, it's gonna sound sexist, but as a man, I could architect it. So I could tell her like, this is how you deal with it. You don't need, because she'd be like, I don't want to be friends with all these motherfuckers. I'm like, you ain't gotta be their friends. No, because I would say some of the girls are for this, some of the girls are for that. Some girls are party girls. Some girls wanted the connections. So some girls wanted to have internships and connections. Cool. And I would do things for them that other street teams wouldn't do. I treated it like a sorority, meaning like when we went to spring break, you think they paid for their condos? No, I bought a big ass condo on the fucking boardwalk. Y'all get here,
That's how you move, boys.
and all the food and your room and board is free. You know why? Because your online promotion that they did on Twitter and on Instagram back in the day, this was going on.
All right.
They would promote where we was at. They would do all this other stuff, and all I had to do was give you what, a free place to sleep and some food.
We got to
and
tally
some
this.
good connections.
Yeah, we got to tally this because I'm about to tell you how this nigga shifted everything, and it's going nuts.
And we had a New York chapter,
bro.
Shout out to
He the only
and
nigga on
Texas,
radio. I'm
Mississippi.
gonna tell you how he fucked the city up, and niggas don't give him his flowers. And I seen this shit for real. He was the only nigga on radio with a crew of girls like that. Nobody was moving like that. Nobody, none of the radio niggas now or then. No offense to them, I'm just giving him his flowers. Was moving like that, and he's not lying. Like everything. Now I didn't know how he broke it down like that. I thought it was I thought it was all Coco homegirls, but knowing that you constructed it like that, because I was on that same shit.
Yeah.
Because you know when we was outside, we was one of those few. Besides like Duncan, all the niggas from the West Side, we did show up with 50 niggas.
Yeah.
That was before I realized like, hey, y'all take off that polo shirt, put my shirt on, nigga. Even though shirts was a little oversized, but then I start saying like, and you know how I get. Oh, when I start counting men, I get uncomfortable. You always say, damn, nigga, you always hate being around men. I do. And then I'm like, me and T was like, yo, we got to get the Sunshine Angels. It was 25 girls. So we was the only motherfuckers, to me, in my opinion. Other niggas had girls and shit, but it wasn't moving. Our shit was a little more rugged, but y'all did it right. So I'm saying that's one. I'm about to count all the things that I feel like you changed, and also, and we just gonna get everybody in to understand what we talking about. Getting onto the hot hour and having a #1 show from 6 to 10. Him being outside the way he did, being able to get those crowds and that younger crowd, and then bringing the streets to the radio station, back to the club, back to the streets. That shit, like his activity in doing that, I think you and Knicks, bro, y'all were dominating.
Jay ran the strip clubs. The nigga's nickname was Strip Club Shawty.
These niggas
I was
were
not in the
killing.
strip club.
Right.
If you wanted to go to the strip club, even
Knicks
if you
was in
talk
there.
to Jay
Knicks
Nix
was in
now, that nigga was. Jay could walk into the strip club, bro,
Niggas was dominating.
during the most popping hour and literally walk into the locker room and they wouldn't even stop him.
Damn.
Hold on.
That's how
E.
connected he
Hold
is,
on,
bro.
E. What are the top 3 shows in Atlanta history on radio? In history?
Oh,
you think?
I
Give
think
it to me.
I want to say it's something. Ryan Cameron's up there, Dirty Boys, and I want to say maybe Frank Ski, maybe somewhere in those top areas. But my biggest compliment that we ever got was from Frank Ski. Frank Ski was like, "Nigga, y'all niggas is the soundtrack to the streets."
Soundtrack to the street.
And that was what he said to me when he was at V. And that was the biggest compliment that Frank Ski ever said to us. I got a picture. I think the day he said it to us, we were at this game. And I had this red hoodie on, and Jay was
Frank
there.
Ski's a fucking legend, by the way.
Yeah, Frank Ski's a fucking legend. And
you did you enjoy doing interviews? Like what was
I love
one of
interviews. My interviews now are my favorite.
What was the best interview as far as energy and how it went you ever did?
That's a
being
tough
on radio?
question. I've interviewed some great ones. I have to say Nipsey just because he wasn't. He literally said to me, he was like, "Hey, cuz, just want to let you know when you come out to LA, homie, I got you red carpet, homie." And he was like, "Cuz like when he got there to the interview, I had a chef cooking for him. So him, they all the people." And he once he ate, once you feed someone or you treat them differently, they open up. Like when you talk to me, what'd you say? What you want to drink?
Yeah.
It's hospitality.
Salute.
Right? So he loved all that. So he opened up. We talked about a whole gang of shit. Stuff off the air, on the air.
Yeah.
Little Duval is a great interview. I've interviewed Congressman Johnson.
Right.
talked about the Booty Club.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I've interviewed this. He's not the chief no more, but Chief Turner was it. You know, I've had interviews with everyone, bro. I gave Megan Thee Stallion her first interview in Atlanta when I was at iHeart. Just when I quit Hot and went to iHeart. And Megan Thee Stallion was there with her mother. It was just her and her mother.
Salute to you doing some.
And Gambino's open mic, because I like when Sean Teasy and y'all were done with Battlegrounds, I transferred that to Gambino. And Gambino ran Battlegrounds for me after
didn't know
that. Yeah, and then that's where he got what he does now, which is like the Meet the Underdogs. All that started because I was like, this is how you run Battlegrounds.
I just went to one of his showcases too for Pat Pacquiao perform.
Yeah. So he runs that Meet the Underdogs with that, but he had Megan Thee Stallion go to his open mic. So yo, can you interview her? She's kind of buzzing in Texas.
Yeah.
It's like, I got you.
That's hard. What's one of the worst interviews you had as far as energy? Like, what's the interview was like, I'm never talking to this motherfucker again. I'm not asking you to bash nobody. I'm just be transparent about it. What's the interview where you was like, this motherfucker right here, bro? Keep it above.
I'll just say this in general. I don't interview people that come to me telling me what not to say and what not to ask. I'm like, then don't get on my platform, homie.
For real.
Run it. Because when y'all go to those, you guys, this is where I agree with Jason Lee. You know, Jason Lee, I agree with him. Like, they'll go to the general, like to the quote unquote, like popular media and answer any question, but in their own community, they don't want to answer the questions. Don't say that. Don't bring this up. Man, listen, bro. I was just talking to Young Blue about this. Like, I interviewed Young Blue not too long ago, right? And I said, look, bro, if I say something about XYZ about you, right, it's like coming from the horse's ass. But if I ask you the question and you say it, then there's no more doubt. It's coming from the horse's mouth. So what you want this information to come from? The horse's ass or the horse's mouth? Yeah. He was like, nah, bro, you can ask me anything. Right. So, but I had to say that in order just to get a real interview out of people sometimes. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, just don't come. Like, this is not going to be a pick, play, and post type of thing where you get to just pick what you say. And
you ever had a bad interview where you asked something that they didn't want to ask and it kind of...
Nah, I've mastered body language and tones and frequencies to break people down. Yeah. I've never had that situation. I had one situation recently where someone didn't want me asking someone from the Migos a particular questions, and I literally ignored his question sheet on purpose because I was like, bro, don't come here. Like, if you're dealing with a guy that literally is popping because I was the guy that brought him to the station when he was locked up, and out of his own mouth when he got into the station, he was like, bro, you did a lot for us. You know what I mean? Like, I sat in the room with Coach K when Gucci was in jail, talking to them about should they sign them. Do you think they're one-hit wonders? No, I don't.
That'd be the shit that be needed to say on air to me though, E.
But niggas don't want to hear that because if you say it, because what happens is the people that get the big names, they feel like I'm the one that got them. I'm like, you wouldn't even have the job to deal with them if I didn't say those dudes right there from the club can be played.
Can I keep it a buck with you though, E? I don't give a fuck what my manager or what my distributor check they gave me. They're not ever gonna stop me from saying E.T. is the nigga that came and brung the radio station to Cobb County on fucking Franklin Road and let me and Teasy put the fucking intro on Battlegrounds, and we was on the radio 5 days a fucking week. Yeah. And we was on the joint if we wanted to get our song played as well. And maybe on the mix show because of this motherfucker right here. Nobody could give me a check and stop me from saying that. Why is it that motherfuckers can't come back?
Because it's clout. It's clout. It's clout. Everyone wants their clout, and they don't want. It's like
clout doing that though.
Yeah,
you'll get more clout being real.
Most motherfuckers aren't saying that, bro. Like, most people will just like give me like nothing. Like, even if you ask people about like Dirty Girls, right? It's almost like they don't realize like I started this before anybody. This was my push.
Niggas wasn't doing that.
Rappers
wasn't doing that, E.
Nobody was even thinking about having a girl team that was ran as a sorority. Nobody was talking about, when I came up with side piece shoutouts, that was done out of anger. I don't, if you talk about like the game of radio, most PDs and people will say, you got to listen to your competition to know who you're going to beat and go up against. I never did. You know why? Because I didn't want any of your shitty influence.
Right.
I want to if I do something and it's great, give me my credit. If I do something and it's shitty, give me my credit.
Right.
It's mine, but it's mine.
Who started Stripper Check-In?
That was me. So Stripper Check-In led into...
You know y'all cause like all the girls wanting to dance, right?
Oh,
it's
bro.
your fault.
Stripper Check-In on Fridays.
It's your fault.
When,
You gave
that's
them a
why.
platform.
You remember when I went to iHeart and I had Twerk Tuesdays? I had trademarked Twerk Tuesdays
For real?
because niggas was trying to take that, and I had a stripper pole at the station. And what I would do is,
It's E-fault.
this is what I would do. I would do Twerk Tuesdays,
It's
right?
fault.
And girls could come get an interview that danced.
Right.
And they could talk about whatever they wanted
They
to.
wasn't getting interviews.
But here's the thing. They would come get an interview with
his
me
fault.
for Twerk Tuesdays. This is when I was at iHeart. And they would get on the pole, and you could watch them live, and you could cash app them $1 if you wanted to.
For real.
And girls was making like $1,500.
That's genius shit, though. You
Facts.
shifted. I feel like you shifted some of the culture. You gave dancers a platform because dancing used to be like, I do this, but I dance on the side. I don't really. Now it's in they body. You started that shit for real in the city.
Nah, nigga.
Yes, you did, nigga. I'm telling you that shifts the culture
because
now.
it's like these girls are A&Rs.
I'm not mad at you.
No.
No. They are.
They're
but-
A&Rs.
No,
It's like, bro, they're part of the
are.
hip hop culture in the South.
But you gave
to
them a
act like it's
platform,
an
though.
embarrassing thing. Y'all niggas is going here dropping 5
Nah,
bands on these
facts.
girls for
You
y'all
gave them a
music.
platform. You did.
Why not give them the credit that they deserve?
You did though.
They're part of the hip hop culture at the South.
I feel
Argue
like
with your
y'all
front
shifted
camera.
that.
Go argue with your front
Nah,
camera, bro.
you did though. You with stripper check-in, with battlegrounds, what y'all doing battlegrounds, giving niggas a platform to get on the radio like that and go. I remember when Red used to have to turn into Red Dread, but then they was able to do it from coming to the open mic that we always
Yeah,
doing.
because we had so many people sending in music all around the world that were listening to us online,
Yeah.
again, streaming, that we'd have to have an email address for it. It was just
Right.
too much. What we was downloading like thousands of MP3s. So, but go ahead. I know we talk about this all day, bro. This is
Nah,
I love all this shit.
some of that shit I ain't even
This shit
like.
needs to be heard, bro.
Nah, some of that. Let me ask you this: who's the greatest radio DJ Atlanta wise? You think like of all time? Who's the top,
that's tough.
Top two, top three.
I think if you're talking about blends, you're talking about Hershey.
Just as far as impact. I don't go off numbers. I'm talking about impact and like other niggas started taking their wave and you would know. I don't know. I gotta be Hershey up there though.
I mean, you're talking about DJ Monte.
Monte.
You're
Producer,
talking about
by the
Hershey, Empress Cersei. You're
Empress
talking
Cersei.
about people who made an impact. You're talking about impact DJs, like these guys made an impact. You're talking about I don't know. If you on the radio, I don't know everyone that made like a giant impact as a DJ, but as a DJ,
I like those names that you named though. Those are
yeah,
fucking
those
legends.
those are the ones that pop in my head. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. I don't
Okay.
mean no disrespect by it, but
Right.
those are the guys that kind of pop in my head because whatever they did online, they did on
Right.
mixtapes, they did in the streets, they did
Right.
at the
They
clubs.
killed.
It was like they were just like a whole force.
Let me ask you this: top 5 clubs in Atlanta all time that broke records in the time frame that you worked. Top 5 clubs that was breaking records and artists. If you was
I
getting your
got you.
shit played,
Club Prime Time,
prime time
Club Crunk. I would say Obsessions,
sessions. On the
Figure
East Side.
8,
Figure 8 was tough.
Club Miami,
Damn,
Club
Club
Miami.
Miami. Wow.
Club Mansion, and
Mansion
then
Line.
I would say later on Mint Lounge. Mint Lounge
on a Tuesday.
was
What happened to Mint?
So Mint Lounge. Remember, this is another story for y'all, right?
Started the hookah a little bit in the A, didn't it?
We had the hookah going crazy. So this is a story for y'all. This is how long 1145's been around. So for all those promoters that was acting like, oh, we popped this bitch off. When we was doing Mint Lounge, they couldn't pop off 1145 and it was around. They had all the hosts and the DJs and promoters and it wouldn't yank. It would not pop. And we had it on, it was so unpopping that one time, I'm just gonna let it go. But like once the owner had a situation and so we had to close it down. And that's when everyone went over there because there was another African club right next to Mint Lounge that like Simon and all them used to be at. That all,
Not me, but another side man.
Yeah.
The real side man, baby. Yeah, the legend.
them motherfuckers, the dog, Alex's brother, AG's brother, Simon.
Okay.
And they used to be at that club and it was in the same parking lot as Mint Lounge and that shit used to be stupid.
Damn.
And that's when that closed down. That's when 1145 took off. I could tell you about all these clubs,
Nah, that
bro.
shit No, hold
Promoters,
on.
hosts.
Hold
What
on.
y'all want to know,
in,
bro?
in your experience, bro, can clubs and DJs still break an artist?
Oh yeah, so yeah.
I mean, like before the internet, like not saying before the internet, but like, could an artist still go through the club and DJ route?
Yeah,
and break.
if he doesn't do that, he's a doofus.
So it's still active.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Do people go to BET anymore for videos?
No.
Do people go to MTV anymore for videos?
No.
People barely go on Venmo for whatever this shit's called for
Vimeo.
Vimeo for
Venmo's
videos.
cash, but go ahead.
Vimeo for videos, right? Guess what happens in the club now?
What?
Is those clubs I be at? The DJ is playing the song with
The
the video
video
playing.
up in the joint.
So people are in the club like this.
A lot of the hood clubs doing that. That's facts.
So what's happening now the DJ is literally not just your DJ breaking the record, he's breaking your video. So you're getting the visual of people who want to stare and see because they've like maybe heard the song but never seen you. So now, if you were smart, you would be like, I really need to fuck with the DJs who do video mixing and DJ because they're breaking the record and my video. Because the people are actually wanting to look at it. Whereas if they're at home, they might not go search it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know it's available there, but that doesn't mean they're gonna go watch it.
That needed to be said by somebody in the streets. And I'm gonna ask you this, and I don't want you to miss names. I don't want nobody to get mad at you. But right now, for artists, and you outside, if you could name 5 DJs right now that actually do have the power to still break fucking records. There's this argument going on between artists and DJs, and the DJs not doing their part in the artists, and they like, oh, this is a played out type of thing. Name 5 DJs right now off of your head on no bias shit, no homie shit, that really like, you know what, they really got control and could drop your shit at this hot time and get you popping if you got a good record, good music, and shot with them and da 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 da. And your experience because you're still outside.
DJ Omeezy.
Shout out to Omeezy.
Omeezy's really big on the south side. Everywhere he goes, his people follow him.
Okay.
Any club, they follow him. I don't know where they just follow his ass.
Omeezy.
Salute to Omeezy.
That's one.
I think DJ Tone still has it when he wants to go crazy. Tone is this thing now.
Okay.
Because the good thing about Tone is he's doing things here and he travels. So he gets booked out of the state.
Okay.
So that's good for I don't know.
You can give me one more. You ain't gotta go 5. You can give me 3.
God, I really don't know. The problem is we have DJs who calling themselves DJs because they have equipment, not because they're DJs. Right? Like I got all the equipment and I press play and the machine basically does it for me. And because I charge $150 to fucking DJ a night, I'm a DJ. It's like you're not getting booked because you're dope. You're getting booked because you're cheap.
So you're telling me
you're not
that
breaking
2
shit.
DJs you can only name right now that could break records.
Omeezy.
Omeezy Tone.
Omeezy Tone. I don't really know who else, bro.
That's tough because because 10 years ago, I feel like niggas could have threw 10 names out there.
Bruh, 10 years ago, but a lot of the DJs that I've known have gotten bigger. Like Monte's fucking on tour.
Yeah, nigga passed all that.
T-Pain,
Yeah.
he's bad. Ray G's out there with damn.
That, yeah.
You know, Mark B is gone. Mark B is on tour with
Shout
21
out to Mark
Savage.
B, that's my nigga.
Mark B, like right, but
That's my nigga.
10 years ago.
Yeah, but he
you
on
would
the
have
road.
said his name.
Yeah, on the road with 21.
Yeah, he's on the road with 21.
Yeah.
So you know, you would ask me 5 years ago.
That's
I'd be like, oh,
respect.
Mark B, Monte,
Ray G too.
Ray G,
Gone.
Tone.
I hear Ray G today. He's
Pretty
like, I'm
Boy
on
Tank,
tour.
but these guys are like traveling now. They're huge.
Yeah, salute to that too though. So that's a part of it too. A lot of the DJs evolved.
Yeah, they're
It's
big.
It's not just that DJs are shitty now. It's just that a lot of them have evolved that were controlling the culture.
Well, the new DJs, a lot of them are shitty. I'll say that. You can, you know,
I ain't mad
go
at
argue
that
with your
take.
front camera.
I mean, you outside,
but a lot of them, like, y'all can argue with your front camera, homie. Like a lot of them because they're getting the equipment and they're not know how to use it. That's why you're
not studying the craft.
They got the equipment and they don't understand that being a good DJ has nothing to do with your mixing. It has to do with your ability to look at your audience and know what to play and when to play it.
It's gonna be a hell of a clip right here, boys.
Okay, you stop looking. I'm playing the hits. That's not being a DJ.
That's not DJing.
You gotta you
we're gonna
literally
talk
have
about
to
this.
read body language and say, this is the time to play this.
Real.
This is the time. This is where I'm going to take them. Read your energy of the audience and go. The greatest DJs have a great eye.
Yeah.
Because the mixing part, you can learn that. That's your ear. That's just training your ear.
Yeah.
But when you know when to play it or what to play or how to play it, no matter what it is, you can play a record from any era and you can bring it in.
You could dominate
and direct the crowd.
Yeah.
It ain't about the hits. It's about how to
as
do
a
it.
listener, I feel like that's not happening now. Even just him saying it like that and me thinking about when I'm in the club or when I'm out somewhere and I'm listening, it seemed like that, and like I don't know. I just feel like they get to a certain, like right now, like a lot of the ratchet female music is in or whatever. So they might get to a certain time of the night where they play 60 of those that just are all lumped together and sound alike, and then
that's interesting.
I'll give you a prime example. You ever been in the club, right? This will really resonate with y'all. You ever been in the club and the first few records, you're like, yeah, and then the DJ keeps going, cranking whatever like that. He's at that same tempo or energy, right? And you start to see people that are just sitting down and they're in their phone and Why aren't they dancing? I know the answer, but do you guys know why?
The DJ, the phones?
No, because
Sections?
No, they're tired, bro.
Oh, okay.
You're out of energy. Believe it or not, all that pounding of this is what I mean by tone. This is where the nerd of ET
Talk
comes
that
out.
shit, ET.
I'm a nerd in this. This is like I always tell people, all like, well, how did you do this? You was just crazy on the air. No, nigga, it was organized chaos. I organized this. This is on purpose. This wasn't just I just threw it out there and did it. So it like you there's energy being pumped into the club and it's draining you. So sound waves are hitting your body. You get excited for 2 or 3 records. That's like a 30-minute workout.
Yeah.
And then the DJ is gonna, I gotta play another hit. No, you gotta read your audience.
Yeah.
Do some sing-along songs. They're tired.
Yeah.
But you don't have the visual. Oh, they're not dancing to this? Let me just play another hit.
Yeah, DJ's gotta,
That's not it.
They needed to hear that.
That's not how it works.
I'm gonna segue and a quick answer on this before I get to my last 2.
Go ahead.
As a host, and you've been in both, how do you feel about, like, you know, Mansion Elon had like a few sections and then one big ass dance floor?
Yeah.
And now it's all section, couch. Do you miss it?
Nope. You know why?
You like this couch, this IKEA club shit?
You know why?
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You son of a bitch, E.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
why.
your fault.
Damn.
Fuck E, man.
I did not see that
I feel
coming.
like if E complained about it, they'll change it back.
Nope.
But he's sitting on the couch enjoying himself.
I'm loving it because again, what's the right answer? What's the real answer? The right answer is the right answer is, hey, do you think that you have an ego and you think you're all that? No, I'm not that. What's the real answer? I'm in my phone. So you can play to the real or you can bitch about the right. What do you want to do? This is the right answer. I'm not that. I'm not this. The real answer is you're egotistical fucks. And everyone thinks that they're a superstar, a rapper, a dope boy, and I know so-and-so, and how dare you? My DMs are full of this. Blah, da, 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 da. So, okay, cool. So let me play to that.
Right.
You're in your section. Let me make you a star. Girl, I see you over there in that place. So if I see a girl, I see a girl in her phone, right? Get in your phone. Pull your phone out.
It's over there.
Here, watch.
Get in your phone. I don't have it.
No,
I
I'm
have
gonna show you something.
It's over there.
Now this is what I mean by reading body language.
Yeah.
All right. Act like you're filming yourself.
Okay.
Are you in the club? Damn, girl, little mama, I see you over there. Look at that lights. Look at them lips you got going on. Oh my goodness. See all that? See the smile? That right there has just elevated her whole night.
Giving game now.
Because she's in the zone. She's already looking for the attention by doing this.
Right.
She's looking for attention.
Damn.
No.
She like
Yes, she is.
But to an extent,
because she's
didn't
not.
you-
I'm
she's
showing
not.
my
she's not-
outfit, I'm
she's
cute.
not- Yeah, right. For people to see. She's not doing it for her own phone. She's gonna post it. So give her the praise that she wants. She's amazing.
He bring it back. That was kind of right.
He saved it.
Yeah, give her the praise that she wants.
All right, I'll take
She
it.
feels like she looks good. My makeup looks good. My hair looks good. My
Fucking
ass
sex.
is fat.
Now sex
These
ain't going
niggas is
nowhere.
in my
Ass is
DMs,
fat.
right? My ass is fat. These niggas in my
Fuck it.
DMs. So I might say, damn, look at the spread on that bread. What you gonna do with that thing, girl?
Damn.
And the girl's gonna bust it open. Sorry, but she's in her section.
No, I can take
Everyone's
that.
got an ego. So now they're
Yeah.
in their section. They
Yeah.
feel like they're a boss. Cool. Let's
Gotcha.
play the real.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I don't bother me now.
I ain't mad
Didn't
at
I used to pick people out a little bit in the crowd and kind of do the same thing anyway?
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah,
But now it's
yeah,
easier
yeah,
because
it's easier.
everyone's ego
Group
is
together.
bigger.
Yeah,
Group together.
Now it's a whole group of egotistical
Yeah.
people that
That's
whether it
real.
be guys.
I ain't as mad. I'm gonna segue to something. We got these
Go
last
ahead,
two.
go ahead. I
before we
know
get,
we talking a lot.
you know, I gotta ask you this.
Oh shit, here we go.
E,
What up?
why did the Dirty Boys break up? You broke my
Why
fucking
you
heart.
say it so low like
I'm
that?
sad. These are
You
my
were
brothers.
sad.
I love E.T. I love Stewie
I
Rock.
didn't want to leave at all, bro. But
Yeah.
like the things that I was asking for, there was a lot of personal stuff going on where it was like
Mm.
I had become the enemy of everyone around me. It was just like E.T. this, E.T. is a know-it-all.
Mm.
You know, it got to the point where people was like, I mean, personally, bro, like niggas around me was not really effing with me, homie. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't feel the pressure of that, or I didn't notice it. I ignored it and didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
But I felt it and I heard and I seen it.
Did
and
you
it-
get closure from the situation?
No,
are you
because
content with it, or it still
no,
kinda hurt
because
you a little
when
bit?
people like, man, Dirty Boys was so big. To me, Dirty Boys was a disaster. It didn't succeed because the goal for me was to get syndicated. I had trademarked Dirty Boys. I had it trademarked and from here to Canada. You couldn't use it in music, clothing, anything. I was preparing us to go syndicate. so that we could be in other markets.
I love how big you said that and playing ET, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna look at you man and say, bro, y'all did not fail, bro. Y'all, and I hear what you. I feel you.
Well, let me tell you why. Because the people around us was like, man, it's hard to syndicate that. Let me tell you something, bro. What y'all don't know about syndication radio is that it's difficult to be localized when you're syndicated. So they do interviews.
I get that.
I had a syndicated plan that was going to localize a show.
I get that.
Right? It was literally based off the show of the people. So someone's going to steal this. I don't give a fuck no more because it's not mine. And so here's the thing. Battlegrounds. Do you know how big Battlegrounds was going to be? Because we were already getting people around the world already emailing us records.
It
was already big. Okay? So because they were streaming us online. Now imagine a syndicated where our show is in New York, 10 other markets, right? And now I get on the air and I say, don't forget tomorrow we got so-and-so from Atlanta versus so-and-so from South Carolina.
I get that.
Now I've literally made South Carolina or whatever state that we're syndicated in localized because now y'all got to get ready to vote for y'all dude.
You right.
So now it has nothing to do with any artist. I don't need an interview.
Nah, you right.
I don't need to interview the biggest guy in the world.
But that's the bigger scale of it. And I'm gonna tell you, and this is me giving you your flowers. You right. You supposed to think like that. Now I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody else was no. And then what did they do? They went and syndicated a night show anyway. I was like,
I'm gonna tell you where you're looking at it wrong. Just like 300 Spartans, their goal was to beat that last motherfucker that they tried to throw that spear at. That ended up killing them ultimately, right? But they lost that war right there. But the culture of that whole entire country or area, it built a certain culture for what he died for. And what I'm telling you is the shit that y'all did on that Dirty Boy show, bro. It did some of the most powerful shit and shifted Atlanta into a point where in all these other major cities from Miami to New York to LA, my nigga, any big city, Houston, whatever, nobody was doing Battlegrounds, letting that many independent niggas that didn't have it figured out come on a radio station 2-3 times a fucking day. And they wasn't taking that from the radio station and bringing it to the streets and did an open mic where niggas could come perform and we was letting 50 niggas in from the west side, 50 niggas in from the north side, 50 niggas in from the south side, RP Big Zeke who's at the front door, letting all these niggas in. That was, if you was official in the street, he'd pat you down and let 50 niggas in for free. We wasn't even charging a lot of these niggas. ET, that shit shifted the fucking culture. And I'm not gonna let you think that y'all lost ultimately because you did have your ultimate goal to win that war, but you did so much for the culture. There's so many artists that benefited and came in through that. And you can't tell me that didn't happen with Wack and them coming out performing that Battlegrounds.
No, I get it.
Young Joe coming out there performing out there for free. Roscoe Dash, Travis Porter, us, K-Camp.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit's too powerful, bro. So don't ever think that shit failed, because it didn't in my eyes. And I'm really giving you your flowers on that shit, bro. That shit was super major.
No, it was dope. Like,
and I hope that a lot of artists do give you your flowers back on that. And I hate to hear that it did end like that.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of dudes that I helped out. I don't got no plaque from a lot of people I gave their first interview to. I don't got no plaques from nothing. And a lot of times I never asked for I didn't ask for no money. I wasn't like, yo, give me a check for this.
Yeah.
You know, but listen, bro.
I salute you, brother.
I appreciate it. But what I've learned is like a lot of the assholes get a lot of the praise, and it is what it is, man. Like, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Your time not over. You a fucking genius.
I appreciate it, man. Like,
I gotta ask you a few joints before we got it.
He just screamed like, man, you a genius, bro.
Nah, you is though. I'm gonna ask you this. First thing that comes to mind when you hear these names.
Okay.
Greg Street.
Absolute legend. Greg was nothing but kind and cordial to me as I was coming up underneath Cocoa Brother. Every time I see him, he always shakes my hand. Absolute legend. He finds a way to reinvent himself. People call him old all the time. I'm like, he's still relevant.
There we go.
He finds a way to be a part of it. He's like Jay-Z. He's like, you can call him all the old you want, but that nigga finds a way. So you can you not finding a way, and you the young nigga. So what does that say about you? You can't be this old nigga?
Got you. All right, Lil Bankhead.
Little Bankhead, I think Lil Bankhead really wants to work to become like something bigger than what he is. I'm not sure he's really totally 100% found what that is, but the desire is there, the work ethic's there,
Okay. Okay, Stewie Rock.
Absolute legend. Really mad he didn't become the biggest artist from our show. I literally produced and sat and sacrificed my musical stuff musically because I felt like this nigga really has a better chance than me.
That's right.
Him and Coco. And I said, I'm gonna produce this show to where Dirty Boys is so big that you can go off and be Stewie Rock. And I think that Jay is one of the most talented people that doesn't realize how dope he is. And I think deep down, he's very confident when he comes off in front of people, but I think deep down, he didn't believe in himself enough the way I did. I believe that nigga should have been like, he should be a household name musically.
Okay, a few more. Fly Guy DC.
With the comedian or the host?
I ain't say DC Young Fly, nigga. I said Fly Guy DC.
I can't keep
he
up,
calls
bro.
himself the GOAT host.
Yeah, he used to ask me to be a dirty boy.
Jesus Christ.
He knows who
He
you're
did?
talking about.
He used to, yeah. He used to text me. You can ask, you know, UPC Tone. You know
Yup.
Tone? Yeah, ask him. He'll tell you. Listen, I don't have to cap on shit. He used to ask me to be a dirty boy. He used to watch me host at Museum Bar, Obsessions, Mansion. He used to watch me host all these clubs. So, yeah.
I went to high school with him.
Shout out to Fly Guy DC.
So did one of my dirty girls. Yeah, she told me. He used to have dreads.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, last one, Jazzy McBee.
Pretty girl Jazz, man. Love her.
So hot.
Love her. Let me tell you something about her that people don't know. Organizes a lot of stuff herself, gets ish done. By the time you know what she's
so
doing,
radio. This man bleeped out his curse, but go ahead. Fuck it. Ish done.
gets
Go ahead.
ish done. Like by the time you know what she's doing, it's already done. Like she doesn't tell nobody to plan. It's
I
just
love that.
it's just presented. I think her work ethic is something for people to watch. She might not be a producer of a show, but she knows how to organize her. Her organization skills are incredible. Her her connections and powers that she builds is impeccable. I think every man and woman should watch Jazzy McBee when it comes to like getting your ish together. She's
Salute.
amazing.
I like that. I'm gonna ask y'all one more thing. This is Sorry Not Sorry show, so we always do a segment where we say what we're the most unapologetic about, what we're most not sorry about ourselves to people. Dan, I'm gonna start with you. What are you mostly not? I don't know how to fucking speak English right now. So what are you mostly unapologetic? What are you most? Oh, usually says the big words on the show. So
What are you most unapologetic about? Like, what are you least sorry about when it comes to yourself?
What I do, my job.
I'm not sorry
guess,
either, baby.
You know, I feel like when it comes to dating, anything, like I'm looked down upon. When it comes to what I do,
About men and women.
by both.
So you're unapologetic. Like, nigga, I'm going to get this money. I'm clocking
Hey,
in.
I want
I'm
to. Look, I'm a mother. I want to get this money and go home to
Respect.
my kids.
That's what's up.
What about you, E? What are you mostly unapologetic about? Not sorry about?
Any mistakes I made, any mistakes I've ever made are just stepping stools for the things that I've done right.
Salute. That's what's up, man. You I can't wait to watch this back. You dropped a lot of shit that bring memories and
Good memories.
fill some slots into some things I didn't know, bro. It was a pleasure doing this episode with y'all, man. Thank y'all for
appreciate
coming
it.
through. High five today.
Yeah,
Salute
yeah,
to my
we on.
brother E.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
Salute,
for
E.
everything that you did, bro.
Drake
for the
hates.
culture.
I love you.
For me, for us.
Hell yeah.
For everybody in Atlanta at that time, bro. E, from the bottom of my heart, bro.
Nah, I
Thank you. And
appreciate
you
it,
know
man.
this
Sure.
nigga on and off camera. You ever need anything?
Yeah, no,
You
bro,
call
like,
me, nigga.
Just
You
so
hit
y'all
me.
know, man, Sai's always been cool with me. Like, he's always picked up the phone.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, he's never not like, yo, you good? Like,
I don't
you
want to
know
hear
what I
that
mean?
shit, nigga. Like,
Nah, I just, you know,
this shit not over.
The thing for me is like, you know, when you have your big dreams and your hopes and your wishes, and it's not there. It's like,
We know.
the fuck.
It ain't over. It's a marathon, right? Got the interview in it, right?
Yeah, Nipsey.
All right,
it's
we
a
out this
marathon, it's a
motherfucker, man.
marathon. All right.
Hey, y'all tune in next week, man. Let's get it. All right, I want to thank everybody for tapping into the Sorry Not Sorry show. We need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe now, please. All right, check out the official website, thesorrynotssorryshow.com.
Want him to subscribe to you, Daddy? Yeah? You want him to
We're done.
I'm down South Street about to go to the studio.
For what? Just throw it away. Just throw
What
it.
shit?
No. Wait a minute. Stop. Just find the trash, throw it away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fucking with them kids. Yeah, acting like you're a pastor.
Shit, you ain't got to open
Nigga,
your
that
eyes
boy,
up. You would fix
Nigga,
a
that
thousand
also no
levels,
trash
but
can.
I'm living
Well,
like
throw it
you
away in the
and
store you got it
must.
from.
Wanna be like us on bust to hear my influence. Imagine living your favorite dream, and then you wake up, then a
He
break
got
up,
locked
then a
up.
pay cut, then your kidney stone was on dialysis but made away. But then your children passed away, but didn't go astray, still prayed, worship their creator. My family struggles and the awesome, yeah, yo. Lights was off. I guess the known man must have lost the payment. Miracle and whipping, trying to find some man, yo. But can't floss when that old auto was your only transportation. If you've been through what I've been through, you supposed to smile, you supposed to style. I'm
That's that
supposed to
rain,
chop
dog.
for struggle music.
That ain't a breeze. Yeah, man. That ain't no breeze.
Smile with it real quick.
That's when you motherfucking OHGM, nigga, old head getting money. OHGM. Yeah, I mean, when you see an old head that ain't never happy, that's because he busted and disgusted, man. Life ain't in his favor, man. Life put that nigga in a motherfucking butt-naked Russian headlock, man. When you see an old nigga that's smiling, that's happy, that's because he content with what he got going on, man, and he cool with that. You know what I mean? This nigga always smiling. Yeah, I mean, he need to change his name from Freeway to Smiley, nigga. He always life. Yeah, even though the rough shit he go through, he find a way to smile, man.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
The OHGM.
Right, old heads getting money.